was working too.
Can I get some help with Discord too?
There's
a video. Oh.
Cool, I'm gonna get on the Discord and I'm just gonna be like, hey bitches, we up.
Well, I mean, I
know
posted,
what it is.
I posted to Nerdlopedia, but I know there's some other channels that we send it out to. Oh, right. I also need to do the Twitters.
Very true.
The tweeters.
Did you post any other channels, Jake?
I posted it to one that none of you have access to unless you're a patron of Devon Room.
Okay. I was mainly concerned with Smunchies.
No, I didn't do that one.
Where'd you guys get that candle?
a store.
Yes.
An online store, actually. Cantripcandles.com.
That is really nice candle.
Yeah.
I love cantrip
you can actually get a sample pack of theirs. I think it's only like $9, and they send you small candles of 9 cents that you choose from.
Oh, and you can sample them. Sample candle.
There's like
that's the name.
6 different candles that I want to get candles that size for.
Motherfucker.
Why does it have the little has writing on it?
Yeah.
So you can read it. I wonder why things normally have writing on them, Jake.
Oh my
You're turning my world upside down. But did you actually order the like sayings on or what?
No, that's yeah, that's different.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Motherfucker. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. In game and out of game.
I thought you were gonna kill us anyway.
Yeah, no.
I'll kill myself.
Does Farron have an aging spell that can finish him off?
They
I
can
think
buy
that's actually
another-
something I might be able to get.
Just go find a ghost.
Yeah. Fucking
Make him a
throw me
ghost.
outside. I sleep like a log. I know.
One dead log.
Yeah.
All right.
Just the next time I go to Gaiusum, I need to ask
Vox.
Nakani to step away from him.
Vox.
The reason you
You still
passed
have one of these
fucking
left, right?
saves.
Yes.
I'm really good
I
at
think
it.
I only
You're
have
not
like,
really good
I
at
found
them.
Rosaline last
It's like the
time.
+5 or whatever you get from her that helps.
Yeah, I was there. Oh, were you?
I just
Yeah.
got dumb luck. And
I'm
I
trying to
really
remember
am
who
lucky.
was there last time and
Works
who
out for
wasn't.
dumb luck.
I think you used
I
lucky
basically
to get
didn't
passing this
speak.
before.
So
I think
Yeah, me and Vox didn't do shit last session.
we were just chilling.
yeah.
Because it was like a...
Salt.
And I was
Which I apologize.
No, I was quietly dying because I was so tired.
And thirsty, probably.
And I'm so tired.
Yes.
It's 18 now. Oh.
It has been a long ass fucking week for me.
Honey, don't put the dice in your mouth. And
The,
before you ask why,
I think I
give
have
us
to do
some
spell
stuff.
safety C's again.
Stop.
It's got germs.
These are my babies.
We'll
How to
sit
figure out
Vox
spell
on
safety
you.
C's. I'm
Let's
missing
go.
out.
Oh, 8 plus proficiency bonus plus your
What's your
spellcasting
D4?
ability modifier.
I ate it.
That your spell save, correct?
I never used D4s.
Yeah.
You're a D4.
I'm the D4.
Yeah, okay, that's correct.
Ha. You get it?
Here she
Because I'm in
is.
kindergarten.
Oh,
She
Andrew.
went, no, fuck you.
Andrew.
That's
If you didn't notice, I updated your card over there. Your
Card.
the one taped to the wall.
Oh. Thank you.
We'll get there.
We have one for Sid.
We'll get there.
Sid.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm just gonna post it as often as Streamlabs
Are
posts.
you streaming?
Yes.
Please don't, because that means every time you trigger it, you're gonna post it again. All right.
Oh.
We have a lot to cover
No, we don't.
for announcements.
Oh, no, wait. Shit. Okay.
Can I start?
No.
No.
Please.
No, we're gonna get there.
I'm so excited.
There's other things I want to get to
I'm
first.
so excited.
Shut up.
All right. So first thing I want to talk about, there's a Kickstarter going on right now for a convention in Dayton, Ohio called a Catacon. Please go and support it. It's a fantastic con. I'm going this year, and if one of these nerds actually has the time, I can get them to come with me, but we'll see about scheduling.
Is the time?
So that's the first thing I wanted to shout out because they're awesome folks. So speaking of Kickstarters, there's another one coming up on April 23rd. And it is the Pat's Game Kickstarter. It is the game that I'm a lead designer on and Bailey is the lead writer on. It's finally coming to Kickstarter. And I'm not panicking. You're panicking.
What,
Is
me?
Smunchy panicking? Because he's in chat.
Yes. Oh, if you want more information, go to patsgame.com.
Wasn't it also-
Smunchy, if you can, post a... If you're in chat, Smunchy.
Cake batter.
No, we're not talking about that now. No. Funny enough, there was something going on in the Smunchy Games Discord just recently that's sort of relevant to that, but...
That's exactly what it was about, I think. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We were getting live updates from Bailey regarding the cake batter.
And bare hands?
And,
bare hand mixing cake batter.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. No. We're not going there.
It sounds like a drunk story. What was
Just
it?
no.
I'm fairly certain that Smunchy lost his fucking mind for a little while.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
I need to put more pictures of here of other things face palming.
Oh, we can get your collection.
I was gonna work on it. It's just time. All right. So next thing, I want to thank our sponsor, Tabletop Loot. They're awesome folks. We get dice from them. We give their dice away. We have way too much dice. Actually, no, that's
Not enough dice.
I agree.
yeah.
I have their dice right here.
Not enough dice.
They're orange. I actually have their blue set here too, because Tabletop Loot is a bunch of assholes. And all I wanted was a goddamn lanyard.
They were like, dice.
And you broke the lanyard you got, like, immediately.
Shut up!
Anyway, they're awesome folks, so go check out their website, and if you enter the code Tails Tavern, capital T, at checkout, you'll get 10% off your next purchase of dice. They're awesome stuff. They even have metal dice now. They have metal dice. They have mini, like, micro dice.
I think Micah has... No, wait, they don't have them there. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, so please check them out. We have a command in chat for that, too. I don't know if they're in our description. I did a lot of things today. Guess what I didn't check? Our description.
Thank you for subscribing to PRPG for 3 months.
Yay! Thank you!
Thank you so much.
Dude, jumping jacks on stream.
There's not much room.
Jake's the only one that's really got room for it over there.
Okay. Whew! That's enough
I'm
exercise
not
for the
doing
week.
that.
Why not?
I'm not doing
You can
that.
float away.
No, I'm tired.
Vox also doesn't need help losing weight.
She'll
Yeah,
Give me more of it, please.
I actually weighed myself a couple days ago, and I found out I weigh almost 100 pounds more than you now. I've gained 30 pounds in the past few months.
That's
It's all thanks to
literally, if you're 100 pounds more than I weigh
understand
right
that.
now, you are
she
double
cooks
my
too
weight.
damn good.
I'm 100. Oh, I'm 180.
Yeah.
Erica agrees.
Less than
Erica.
Yeah.
All right. So
It's my
next, Andrew, this is all you.
Yeah, Humble Bundle. They got monthly going on right now. The early unlock is Assassin's Creed Origins, which I think I'm gonna have to get.
What was Origins the Egypt one?
Yes.
That is actually where they introduced one of the first. It was educational mechanics, where it's sort of a walkthrough. Like they actually take you through the map that they made, and it actually teaches you different things about the area.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Neat.
it's one of
It's
the
a fun one.
it's one of the first games that actually do it. So it's still rough, but like it's really cool. So
Other bundle they have going on right now is Bandai Namco. Little Nightmares, Project Cars, God Eater 2. If you really enjoy the thing like that, Sword Art Online, and Tekken 7.
by the way, in Tekken 7, the move I was able to do the most often in Tekken 7 was suicide.
That sounds like the best
Holy
move.
fuck.
You don't kill
It's a
me.
game
I
mode,
kill
Other
sure.
game bundle looks like it's just a fuck ton of educational kids things.
Oh no!
Putt putt, Freddy Fish,
Anybody here with
Pajama
kids?
Sam.
Oh no!
No bitch, but I would play the
Hey.
fuck out of those.
Don't tell
Okay.
Katie about that bundle.
Too late.
Oh,
She's
Hey,
walking
Katie!
downstairs.
Hey, Katie, pay attention to the stream.
Oh shit. All right.
Pajama
So, yes.
Sam?
Pajama Sam.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite games.
Spy Fox.
Oh, I love Spy
I've
Fox.
never heard of any of these.
Is it nostalgia or what's got you? Okay.
I played them non-goddamn stop when I was younger.
Like a
Anyway,
couple weeks ago.
There's
Yes.
seriously like 50 of them.
There's so many.
Anyway, so we are actually a partner with Humble Bundle, if that wasn't made clear. And if you go through our link and you purchase a bundle or you purchase Humble Bundle monthly, we get a small kickback as well. So you donate to charity, you help us, and you get some cool shit.
Good deal.
Yeah. So one other thing, another thing. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but so a while back I actually made these small condensed cards.
Oh.
Yeah, these are basically for full, like, this is almost like most of the character sheet. But then this is like personalities. There's one for equipment, spell slots, and all that jazz. But these are actually now available on DM's Guild. I actually posted these. It's a pay what you want, so you can get them absolutely for free. They are not currently form fillable, and we actually now have a command for it as well. That is the card one.
Oh, okay.
So go check that out if you want. Leave a review. It helps, I guess. But I mostly made these for me.
It's not working.
What?
Capital.
It's not working.
Is it case sensitive?
All of ours are lowercase.
No.
Try cards? Did I fuck up?
You might have.
Yes.
Oh my god, okay, so I just forgot the S on the end. But yeah, so go check those out. They might help you in your physical games. I use them to just jot down, like, things as I'm making up monsters on the fly.
Dead.
Can catch Flynn.
Okay, so,
I don't know about that.
we
They're
have
very close though.
two more announcements. I know, we're getting near the end. Jake, would you like to
Yeah.
show off?
Look at my shirt! I'm not gonna knock over the camera
So
again.
look at it.
Dan.
We have it's official front tank with Old Flynn.
Old
Kurt-
Flynn.
Kurt-
Hit him while he's last, because he's almost dead.
It actually comes in two colors. There is the navy blue, and then there's a lighter blue color. It is in our store. There's also another shirt.
God damn it.
Drop.
The keyboard.
Another keyboard.
Stop it. Stop dropping the keyboards.
And so that's one shirt that's available on our site. The other one is what I'm wearing.
God damn it. I hate it. I hate it so much.
You're lucky you got a shirt at least.
Bad. Terrible.
I got this lousy t-shirt.
I hate you.
I like that.
I am not sorry. I think Erica's dying.
It's okay, honey, I promise.
You know what
This
can
is a
help?
powerful laugh.
This is
Yeah.
a very...
Are you gonna start breathing again anytime
Yeah.
soon, or do we need to
Nope.
get an ambulance?
You need some of Bailey's meds.
The more we bring attention to it, the more she's gonna laugh.
Oh yeah, I know.
Are you sure it's funny?
Whew.
Are you sure?
It's more like a gone off garbage shirt.
I didn't understand it.
No.
She's
We're
caught
getting
off
it.
guard by the shirt.
Caught up by this.
You know what?
I made Shane laugh. Well, Shane made himself laugh so hard the other day that he ran away from me. And then, because he opened the door to the bathroom, he knocked, opened the door, and he was looking really freaked out. And I was like, what? And he just kept looking at me. And I was like, what? And he just kept looking at me. And so I turned my podcast off and was like, babe, what? And he was like, we're out of chocolate milk. And I was like, made that's not the end of the story. He ran away from me down the hallway. I chased him until he was cornered by the sofa, and he turns around and then poots. He just farts like a defense mechanism. And then
Wait,
he starts
Does he turn his ass towards you or what?
No, he
Okay.
literally just like realized he was cornered, turned around to look at me, and then farted. And I was like, did you just fart? And he just lost his mind and fell on the ground.
Okay, so I actually remember. There's an additional. So we've got two left because I'm terrible at this. We have a new donation goal. So if you see above my head, there's a bar here. This is for us to get artwork for the entire Tales crew.
The ceiling.
I'm gonna punch you.
Don't make promises you won't keep. Don't get our hopes up, Jake.
You already picked me up and you hit me
Damn
outside
it,
of
that's
the
not
snow.
what okay, Beerus, I'm gonna destroy Earth. Blows up a rock.
All right. So the last announcement, other than our donation goal. So a very long time ago, I actually made a world map. So this is my really shitty version. It's probably not very visible on camera.
That's pretty old.
It's crumpled, but
Yeah, there's even like melted rubber bands on the back and held together with duct tape, which definitely is a sign that it's mine. So this is my old map. Well, I more or less made a really crappy digital version of it, and I got Devin Rue to make it. So
Oh, is the map?
Map.
today we will actually be giving away. Come on. We will be giving away one of these. I have two of them here, but
One is for Jake. You can't have that.
no, the other ones I already have one in my office.
Oh, of course you do.
So this is the Devin Rue
Oh my
map.
god.
Wow.
We could not make this any smaller.
God.
If this had been made, oh, hold on.
You want me to hold one?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if this had been printed any smaller, you would not be able to see the details at all.
Holy shit.
This is also available on the World Anvil page that I have. You can actually get onto the world map and zoom in pretty close.
And it's penis free.
Probably.
Give me
As
2
far as we know.
seconds.
I haven't started looking yet, but I got a 12-hour shift tomorrow, and I will find a penis on that.
Devin Rue has been specifically tried to not make anything look like a penis on here because she knew it was us.
Oh, she's got it. Yeah.
So yeah,
I found one.
That took you all of like 10 seconds.
Did you? Please tell me
She's
I
bucking
did.
Where
around.
is
She
it?
shook her head.
No, I didn't. I actually found one.
Please.
wouldn't be surprised if she put it in there for us.
See, these little ball sack.
Great.
Devin would be so proud of us.
Didn't last very
It did
long.
last 10 seconds.
Yeah. So we'll be giving one of these away, and
Yeah, I'm not done looking
tonight.
at penises.
But yeah, these are. This is fantastic. I am so happy with how this turned out.
Beautiful. Not downgrading your map, but damn.
And if you want, you can actually purchase these on Devin Rue's site, which is actually where I got these from. So, if you don't want to wait for the giveaway, you can just go buy one. Now I gotta get these back in the fucking tube.
That is really just a ring of fire and lightning. Why did no one ever make a Johnny Cash reference? Has anyone made a Johnny Cash?
Burn
Fire. Down, down, fire,
Shit.
lightning, hot,
Burns.
hot.
If I wanted my ears to bleed, I would find something far nicer sounding.
Okay, well that's not going in the tube very easy. I already fucked that up.
I got a song.
No.
I'm gonna put my
But I have an even better version. But anyway, here, give it back because you can look for dicks at another time.
Come on.
There's a digital version. You can zoom in even closer.
Enhance.
Yeah, but it's a lot more fun to say that I found a dick on Devin Rue's map over stream.
I like
You already did.
Yeah, I know.
You can just go to their Discord and take pictures of every single
You can
dick
only-
you find on the map. And then
No, because Devin Rue will find a way to get back at me.
Wild magic.
Yeah, exactly.
you're afraid of Devin Rue.
Yes.
I feel like that's the reason why it takes
That's
3 times
that's
as
a
long.
legitimate fear.
No, that's a legitimate fear.
I ain't scared of no person.
I'm afraid
That
of Flynn.
thing.
Got it. I'll call Kara
Oh,
up and invite her
no.
over right now, honey.
All right.
I'm afraid of Flynn because when he does something stupid, it affects all of us.
Do you wanna go?
Hey, honey.
You wanna fight?
Technically, it's the fire, not
Andrew.
Flynn.
Okay.
The fire is its own mistress.
So, with that being said, first off, let's
hands like
pass
this.
out.
I feel inspired already, Jake.
I am.
I'm gonna go. Oh, my plate away.
Way to go, Dig
That's the
Dog.
only one you
Oh,
get.
yeah. This is why I didn't do sports.
Fox. This is how you're starting me off, huh?
I put it down on a 1.
Getting it out of the
Good
way.
luck.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Four.
Good luck.
No, that's me. I'll drink that.
I want to
Yep.
dare you, but I
I will
don't
give
want
you
to see it. I
$5
don't.
to eat the entire thing of salt.
The entire. That's
The
a lot of salt
entire
for
thing.
$5.
That's.
How much does that cost?
Oh my god. Oh, that's even much for me. Oh,
Wait,
you
how
are.
much is that?
You're gonna do it.
Okay, that's a lot of
I'll
salt.
do that.
That's a lot of salt. My mouth just looks...
That-
My mouth feels dry looking at that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're helping your body out. With whatever the hell's going on, but damn. But damn.
No, I just no.
I'll do that. I think I've done that.
Do I need to moderate
That's
your
like
salt
the
intake
chicken
while
thing.
you're here?
I
Some
You
of
can
my
just
just
like dump salt in your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
prove your point.
I mean, I'm tempted to join box just to watch everybody's faces.
I mean,
That was pretty fun.
I'll drink pickle juice, but like...
Oh. Okay, so where were we last
I
time?
am unafraid.
So
I didn't know, bitch.
I know Rosalie.
I know salty bitch, or you're all salty bitch.
Okay.
I am a salty bitch. That is me.
so D&D.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
You've never seen
Um,
Fox get angry.
No, you have not.
Salt, salt, no,
I was
Right.
So
so
D&D at the second level. I'm not jumping to third level like we have been.
Hi, Scott.
Scott.
Okay. So last time on Tales from
Sorry. I'm sorry.
getting very close to third level.
Feel free to punch me.
Yes.
So last time on Tales from the Tavern, well, things happened.
Thanks, Jake.
Nakane ended up finding Rosalie, who was going to meet with the rest of the group. Flynn slept on the roof and aged by, I think it was, 78 years?
Yeah.
Not bad.
There's social security in Rivertown, right?
There's not health insurance in Rivertown!
I'm not surprised!
There ain't nothing.
It's official. Fuck Rivertown.
I can just do this now.
Yeah.
My character doesn't have to be alive for it.
Alright, so... Right, so that happened.
Yeah.
And then... I'm trying to remember. Grim, you were trying to get your short sword, correct? You were trying to get the short sword of Magebane?
I thought I had it already.
No, you were bothering the poor dwarf that was trying to make it for you, and he told you to get the fuck out
Oh,
of the shop.
yeah.
we haven't made it to that point yet. So, but you're really close.
I think I was sitting in the bar and having drinks with
No.
Because
So.
you were trying to get the dwarf's drinks, and he directed you back to the bar. And then Faerun and Myth ended up heading out to Alano's place, trying to find out more about the Fae.
And just stuff in general.
Yes. All right. So, I guess with that, so that's right. So there was already the incident with the Furbatu.
Yep.
I don't remember where everyone was after that.
Rosaline said that after she finishes up with the for about 2, she was going to meet us at the. I went back to the bar. And she
The
said
Nasty
she,
Steve.
Yeah, she said she'd meet us there.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are you headed?
I got a wooden box, and I guess I'm heading with...
He's with me because he
I am
was
with-
like trying to help. Go to
It's
for
a
about
box you
2.
can
Yeah.
put his ashes in.
Quote unquote.
helping.
We didn't do too bad though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we didn't do too
I
bad.
completely was trying to fuck you over.
Oh,
too,
I know
so I'm
you
glad it
were.
worked out in your
Connor,
favor.
I know you fucking were.
I was setting him up to try to fuck you.
I know you were. Because you are assholes because you're the Jake squad. You figured it out.
That's the Jake Collective.
Yeah.
Power of Jake combines.
Please.
God, these Skittles are awesome.
Aren't they? They're 50% off too.
Huh?
Skittles?
There's no Skittles. Why are you looking back here?
You spend one.
Jake,
No.
I'm -9 in one eye and
Where did I
-7
get
in the
this?
other. I can't 8. I can't see shit.
Don't you have contacts?
Yeah, they're old.
Then you can see.
They're old. They're old, and I can't see small text. I actually
Okay.
have to have my second monitor on my computer, like over here, like everything blown up. because
Okay, I
can't
get it. You're blind.
I'm sorry, I need to borrow these.
No, read with
Wow.
echolocation or something. That might be
Canadian
more
Tire.
effective.
So you two are heading back to the Nasty State, which, or at least it's. God, you were.
Yeah, we were. We had gotten there. And
Okay.
we were about to be like, hey, we
So-
found Rosaline, but then that's
so
where
we're gonna
that's
start
what
with
the
that.
help hinder my vision.
Don't put it on your lips.
Indeed.
It makes them tingle.
So we are going to start with that.
Yes.
You two head back to the Nasty State. Tell and Grim, you were there drinking. Tell, I know you were drinking wine. Grim, you were just drinking ale. Grim, you begin to feel after a certain point of drinking. It's not too noticeable, but it's noticeable enough to you just because you use your hands a lot
Hand.
that you use your hand a lot that you notice that it's only slightly harder to pick up the mug.
Why?
Your gauntlets of ogre power aren't affecting you.
It's his belt.
Ah, fuck!
Isn't the belt?
Or which one was it?
Belt of giant
No,
strength?
it is a belt because I have 21, not 19.
Doesn't matter. The belt is no longer affecting your
Good job.
your strength.
Ding dong.
Sunblade?
It's not working.
Ding dong.
Ding dong dick.
Oh my
Drank
god.
too much.
It just clicked. It just.
Good job.
You've been intaking too much Magebane steel. You are no
Immediately!
Not as strong anymore.
It's because you've been drinking ale. Don't touch me.
No. I don't think my belt's working.
Yes, because you've been drinking too much ale.
My sword won't turn on, and I flipped the switch a couple times.
You know, that's just
The
the
ale
problem.
has Magebane in it. Your magic items are not working
This is bullshit.
because you're under the effects of
Fuck
Magebane.
River Tan.
I have a magic tattoo in my throat. Don't touch me. Don't do it! Don't do it!
Is this where we walk into don't do it and don't touch me?
probably.
Don't.
Mikami contemplates for a
I
moment,
will-
just turning around and walking back out the
Mikami
bar.
just- She tried to do a snap. Her beak is.
Okay,
you can crush.
what are you two doing?
What
He
is
has
up
had
to?
too much Magebane ale and he's trying to touch me. I told him not to.
My sword won't turn on anymore.
Why would you do that? You know.
Because he's a dick.
You know what happens when you drink mage, but
And my belt's not working.
At least your pants
have-
are still up.
True.
who said that?
You know, when it comes to your
Julia?
bartending,
Wait.
Oh, okay. What? What about your?
Can you hold on to this for me?
What is it?
My bag of holding, I'm afraid to reach into it.
You idiot.
I'm like, I will give you. What do I have? What can I give you so you can reach into the bag? Okay. What's
Yeah.
Nothing. Let's not try it.
one, when it comes to your sword not working, you might want to get that medically checked out.
Yeah, good point.
Stop drinking the ale from Rivertan. And 3, we found Rosaline.
Oh, good.
She'll be here shortly.
It's probably in my kidneys.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know,
Oh, the ale.
You
Okay.
know, you better really hope that the seal breaks now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that you don't need your kidneys?
I'm gonna go get my sword.
Have fun.
My new sword.
Yes, show up to the Church of Suno drunk.
I'm not drunk.
No. He's just had enough ale at this point over the entire trip of Rivertan that
2
it
days.
has.
It's just gotten to him enough.
Ooh,
And he
wow,
got
you're getting
doused by
fucked
it.
on. Wow.
Connor roasted
Happens
you.
to the-
Drinking so much ale, your sword won't turn on. Happens.
Oh.
His sword doesn't work. His belt doesn't work. Wow, he's just having a night.
Shit time in Rivertan. Shocker.
Shit time below the belt.
Belt and below.
Belt and below.
Truth.
I'm gonna dunk you in the river.
then watches everything come.
Like a stream. Oh my god, I
No,
don't
that would be
picture that.
Oh shit!
I bet you don't
Actually,
either.
that reminds me.
I do not.
What?
Oh, is my baby boy done?
Not completely. I still got to do his dagger, and
Nice.
Calumet is in the other room.
My baby boy.
Tail.
What a handsome
My
lad.
beautiful son.
I'm glad he's not bald anymore.
Me too.
Yeah. No. So I finally painted Tell.
Oh.
Those tattoos took me like a half an hour.
They look really good though.
Yeah, they do.
I fucking hope so. That's like 6 layers of paint of me trying to get it right.
Oh my lord. Yeah. So, wow, look at that. Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
I will go get the surgical blade.
Sharpest,
I've already been
It's a
cut by
lot
those
of
enough.
sharpest blade you can find.
Twins.
Jade, no.
JGs?
Jade, no. No, everybody will agree with me on what
Oh.
Jade said, and no.
But they're magical.
No, don't say it because he'll make it happen.
But they're magical
know.
creatures.
Mage Bane Steel Dragon.
God
They're magical creatures.
damn it. Yeah, they are magic.
You don't think
creatures. That wouldn't
Jake,
work.
this
Exactly.
asshole, won't figure out a way to make it work?
That breeze Mage Bane.
See, look what you did. Look,
Do you see me jotting notes down?
In your mind, yeah.
yeah, in your mind. I saw those eyebrows going.
The eyebrows.
The eyebrows of telling.
Just
Yeah.
rolling like caterpillars.
It's not as interesting.
Oh, thank Christ.
No, instead massive golems.
Church of Suno trains warbirds. and
Which
gives them
actually,
mouthfuls
you
of
guys
Mage
already
Bane.
know that Mage Bane golems exist.
Yes, we
Great.
do.
Because from the Into the Serpent strip, they dropped one into the arena.
Yep.
Yeah,
They did.
they sure did.
Kind of rude.
Imagine like having an eagle or a hawk or something, and then giving it little talon caps of Mage Bane. Fronting mages.
Anyway,
That'd be.
anyway, so Graham, you're taking off to go get your.
Yeah.
I'm coming with him.
No, you're not.
You might. I just remember I have a voice. You might need the protection.
Hey, Grim. Your turn.
No.
I'm coming with you whether you like it or
To the
not.
Church of Suno.
If anything, people are going to think of you as a bad man because you're not helping your grandfather. He obviously has dementia.
Honestly, I just leave him on the side of the fucking. Don't touch me.
Hold my hand. Oh wait, you have Mage Bane. You're radiating. I will make my own path. It'll be right next to you, though.
Don't follow me, or I'm going to put you in the river, and you're going to lose all your abilities.
I'll still be a pretty rad dude.
That would be pretty funny.
I follow him. Quietly.
He's gonna get
Can I-
arrested.
Sounds like a stealth check to
Sounds
me.
like a stealth check to me.
This is gonna.
Ha! That's a 3. With
Suddenly, there's like an entire tray of like fine porcelain, but it's actually just your bones, and they're just rattling the whole time.
Do I have peanut butter in my bag? No, that's
Are
my
there any
bones.
guards nearby?
Hmm?
Are there any guards nearby?
There's probably one not too far.
Guard! This man's following me!
They kind of look at you, look at the old guy, look back.
He's
at
really
you.
creeping me out. I think he's got something wrong.
He's my grandchild, and he
I've
plays
never
this-
seen this man in my life.
I stole it!
Both of you roll deception checks.
Guess who has lucky as a feet, motherfucker?
13. What is it?
See what you've done?
Hey, Gareth.
Hold on. See, you're not competing against each other.
Gareth.
You're competing against the guard.
10.
14.
He just kind of looks between both of you. Just kind of rolls his eyes and goes back to what he was doing.
Young whippersnappers.
Could he tell they were both lying? Is that what that
Yeah.
was?
Whatever.
He rolled a natural 19.
Oh wow.
So, question. Does my half plate still work?
What is
Because
your
it is,
half-plate?
it's Mizium half plate. It's technically a magical item.
What,
It makes crits normal hits.
let me think about that a bit more. That gets into how. I think I'm going to say, for the sake of this, that it will work as normal because it's how it deals with.
It's mechanically
Yeah.
built, not magically built.
Yeah, it's not effect. So what it is that your magic items, you cannot channel when you're technically activating magic items. You're technically putting a small amount of your own magical like force into it, even if you are non-magical. So that's why it's not activating.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
It's kind of like with some items where you have to tune yourself with them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which actually, that reminds me, are you attuned to any magic items?
Oh boy. Should have brought that up.
Cloak of Protection.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're no longer attuned.
Sucks.
Okay, I have a 21 armor class instead of a 22.
I mean, still.
Oh, great, now I have a chance.
Who's babysitting who?
Belt of Hill Giant Strength, which I already knew I wasn't attuned to.
Yep.
That's it. What about the shield +1? Is that considered non-magical now? Because it's not attuned.
I'm gonna say that in particular. Yeah, that's not attuned, but because it's augmenting your AC
Hi, Bunny.
for that.
Hi, Bunny.
Again, it's because it's the defensive option itself. Where the Cloak of Protection, if I remember, actually gives you +1 on saving throws as well.
Yeah.
So that's just no longer affecting you.
So the shield is still
Oh,
affecting
that
me?
is mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Time to stop.
Yeah. You can't activate magic items and anything that would augment anything about you. Just
But as long as it's augmenting my armor, it's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Unless you get it wet. All right. So
We're just moseying
yeah, the guard just ignores the two of you as they're just a bunch of crazy adventurers.
Alright, I'm gonna go into the Church of Suno.
All right.
Is my buddy there?
Oh,
Your best friend?
wait. Why are you going into the Church of Suno?
Isn't that where-
You're going to the blacksmith.
Going to the
The
blacksmith.
Yeah, the blacksmith has it. He's not in the church.
Oh, I thought he was in the church.
No, he's got his own place, but he's the blacksmith that everyone sends people to acquire Mage Bane.
Okay.
So yeah, you walk into his shop.
I shut the door and lock it behind me.
I
Hey,
detest.
I'm not closed.
I know, but there's someone following me and I don't want him following me. And you don't want him in here either, trust
Can
me.
I attest that? Can I?
You're locked out.
You're outside. He just locked you out.
Does he have a chimney?
Jeeps.
You're gonna climb down the chimney of a
Where?
blacksmith.
We're great friends.
Yes,
Whoa,
there's a
blacksmith.
chimney.
Is there smoke coming out of the chimney?
Yes. Black smoke. Oh my god, you're going down? Okay, you're gonna have to make 2 different rolls. Actually, you only need to take 1 because you could just walk up walls.
Yes, I can.
You're gonna need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you're damn right.
That one.
I'm gonna use lucky. Wow. I'm using.
You can't use lucky again,
No, I
motherfucker.
can't. 9, 11. That hurt.
11. You crawl up the side of the building and you start to go down the chimney and just black smoke is going right into your face and you're hacking and wheezing. Give me a strength check.
Okay. Oh,
This is how fun dies.
Just straight strength.
Yep.
I really want to go down this chimney. My rolls do not want me to.
Oh my god! You are stuck in the chimney!
5.
Fuck it, I'm stuck in the chimney.
And being suffocated.
In case you're wondering, steel, just regular steel, melts in the range of about 12 to 1500 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's about the same for this. Its physical properties aren't too much different from iron. It's
So that
just
smoke is really hot.
Yeah, and it's kind of burning your face. In fact, I need to actually get more dice out.
And you're stuck in the chimney and suffocating.
I solved our problem, guys.
Okay. You're going to take
Thank God.
4 fire damage as the smoke is burning you.
He's gonna fucking use all his key points to keep alive, though, as well. We know.
Oh, I
that.
have like 70 hit points.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
look at me go.
We'll see how that helps you. Because what are you going to do? Actually, I'm going to go back to you.
Yeah.
This is going to take a little while for him to get up there. Oh, okay. Well, your short sword's done.
I appreciate it. I hold my hands out.
Hand.
And
Hand and dagger.
He sets it. Oh,
Yeah.
take a look.
Draw it. Is it just like a gladius or?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And it's fairly well crafted, and it's got some dwarven runes kind of going up along the blade, imprinted.
So what are the runes?
Ah, dwarven blessing. Just-
Oh, what's it do? What's it for?
It's a dwarven tradition. Just
Right.
it's a mage bane sword.
Yeah. But sort of gonna hit you on my now useless belt for anything other than being a normal belt.
Whose fault is that?
Obama's.
Okay. So Flynn, what are you doing in response
Honestly?
to this?
I realized my problem. I was using Dom's dice, and Dom's dice suck ass. I'm using my own fucking dice. Literally help me out. Because, fuck it. I guess we're not best friends. I guess we're just friends.
So what are you?
I'm trying to climb out of the...
Okay, so since you are stuck, you're going to need to make a strength check to unlock
Yeah,
yourself.
that makes sense. That is a 16. Straight strength?
Yeah, that'll be good enough.
Fuck
You're able to unlodge yourself and.
Am I just covered in soot now?
Oh yes, you are.
I'm just blackface. But it's not racist. Is it racist?
You're ash faced.
Okay, ash faced. So that's not racist. Okay, perfect.
Oh my god.
this boy.
I have to practice that accent too now.
You went there, not me. Yeah. So you are just. Actually, mostly just the top half of your body is covered.
Did I like dive in head first like a swan?
You probably
Yes.
Flynn would.
No, I dived in head first like a swan.
See, sorry, I was just channeling what I know about Flynn, which is like, well, we're going down the chimney. We're going down head first.
I'm going for the 10 point. Yeah.
I feel like Flynn is the definition of hold my beer, watch this, just without the beer. So like, hold my milk.
Because I can't even. Yeah.
Hold my milk and watch
This is very true. This is
Oh god.
Hold my flump.
kill
Aww,
the flumps.
poor flumps.
Oh.
It's a flump skin.
Where are the flumps originated from?
The thing.
I might find a new quest line. I might.
We'll just leave
To
him
murder
there.
all flumps.
We're leaving him there.
Continue.
Poor flumps.
Why
Why are you writing it down? Jake!
Did
You asked for this.
Did you all like the picture I sent you?
Why are you writing it down?
Don't worry about what I'm writing down. Just play the goddamn game.
It's gonna be that when we go
I-
to the Feywild, there's gonna be flumps, and he's going to run off into the distance after them.
Okay, so while these two are doing that,
Yeah.
what's Tal and Nakane doing?
Nakane would be telling Tell about what the interesting adventure that she had.
Okay.
Okay, so this creature that she was hunting for about two was this awful, like, very wiry, like, thin, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like creepy.
Like a skinwalker.
Yeah. Like, ugh.
It was thin. It had blades for
Yeah.
arms, basically.
Blades for arms, came ripping out of the host.
Well, I wish I would have been there.
It was freaky. Kind of cool.
I want to see weird shit like that.
Not physically strong at all, so hence the host thing.
But like spooky.
Yeah, very.
Hell
Very.
yeah.
Very.
Not something
Let's hopefully we run into more of those.
Not something you want to run into in a back alley.
No.
Tails
Alone.
pants get tighter and tighter.
God. Oh, God.
He just likes weird
Just like-
pseudo magic shit.
Yeah.
He likes weird shit.
definitely one of the strangest things I've encountered in my travels, and I've traveled with Flynn for a long time. And my grandfather.
What are we going to do about Flynn?
I don't know.
Now he is an old man and he seems to be getting crazier and crazier and crazier as time goes on.
I mean,
He's going to get all of us arrested.
I mean, he was kind of a help with the Furabatu thing and keeping the other shopkeepers busy as we kind of like it because it was inhabiting the body of one of the shopkeepers.
But he's still going to get us arrested.
Oh, absolutely.
I hate that idea, especially in this town when Suno is right the fuck there.
Yeah, there's only so much talking that I can do when it comes to that. Yeah.
And I don't have any clout.
Okay.
I don't have much.
All right. I'm going to go back to thing 1 and thing 2. So, you're in the blacksmith shop. Anything else you're saying to the owner?
Do you have a back door I can go through? Not. Does your shop have a back door I could go?
It was you who went there. Yes, there's a back door.
Can I use it?
Go. Just get out of my
I
sight.
go out the back door.
Just gonna walk up to the front door and unlock it and open the door.
I go to climb down. Does he have windows?
Yes.
Okay, so as I'm like,
And all of them are open.
oh really?
Yes, it's hot in a blacksmith shop.
That's a good point.
It's like he wants air.
And not just foot.
I go to run down, and as I'm going towards the window, I kind of like roll in, but I try to make it look like someone's throwing me into his window.
There's a dwarf now, just kind of ding, ding, ding. Doesn't even notice you come in.
Like, and I'll make a as I'm falling onto his floor, and I try to look like the most decrepit old man. Oh my! What the hell? Oh my god! Those damn kids! I was just walking my dog! Or whatever pet. Or whatever pet.
Dogs
I
exist!
have a face.
I was just walking my head with it.
Why the hell? Hello there.
Really shitty next
Is this your store?
No, I just stand here.
Okay.
Hello, this man.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to intrude.
Give this man money.
Someone threw me in here.
Well,
Jesus
then
Christ.
throw yourself out. There's the door.
Okay, I head back to the window, I like throw myself in. I'm like, well, you have a good day. Throw him.
He just sees you gracefully, like,
Gracefully.
throwing yourself out the window. He goes up, shuts the window.
Same.
You hear ting, ting, ting.
Time well spent. Is Grim nearby?
You don't immediately see Grim.
Where's my grandson?
My stealth.
Roll stealth.
Your turn.
Does it have to roll against my perception, or am I
No,
not?
it's against your passive perception.
16.
Fuck. What am I 14?
Yeah, you sneak
And
off.
I don't have disadvantage on this because I'm medium armor master.
You know what? Fuck
That's
it.
fine.
Re-roll that. I'm lucky.
It's passive perception.
No,
Oh.
he can make someone
No,
else reroll.
but you can't do it when you're passively
Oh.
perceiving something.
No. That's a stupid waste of lucky.
Oh, also, I used this earlier, so you can have that back.
To avoid Flynn, you used your.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys have it enough. All right. So, eventually you're gonna sneak back into the. I'm assuming you're going back to the nasty steed.
Who else is on Nerdopedia?
Correct.
W.
Oh, she must be on the big TV.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, Grim, are you sneaking back to the
Yeah.
nasty steed? All right. And what are you doing? Because you don't see Grim anywhere. And you shouted, "Where's my grandson?" Nobody seemed to respond.
They just kind of look at me funny and just like try their best.
Because all the children are missing.
There's not really anyone nearby.
My grandson could be like 30-some years old, whatever. I look like I'm a fucking 200 years old.
No, you look like you're 80-something, 90-something.
No.
I'm actually
No,
100.
he's like 103.
I'm
Yeah.
103 years old. I always have to roll a Constitution saving throw every time I wake up in the morning. Anyway, I guess I mosey on down back to the what's it called again?
Nasty Steed.
Nasty Steed. Beautiful place.
Grim, you're gonna get there first. You rolled a 16?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You literally beat their passive perception too.
Oh, once I get inside,
Yeah.
I'm not hiding.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say you appear next to the table.
I plop back down next to Talon. I pat him on the back. What's up, buddy?
Stay the fuck away from me. I will hit you.
I lost him.
Oh, good. That's good.
So be nice.
But don't touch me, though.
That'll last for all but 5 seconds.
Okay, but if you touch me, it's possible that my neck will explode.
Nakane looks
It's
at the
not like it's
bartender.
seeping out of my hands.
Nakane looks at the bartender and goes,
I mean,
points
that
to
is what
Tel's
happens with
wine and then
alcohol.
points at herself and
It comes out in
You
your
just see
sweat.
Julia go, just nod. Goes and grabs her bottle.
the thumbs up.
Oh, you want to see what I got? And I pull out a sword.
Yeah,
Stay the fuck away from me.
yeah, Tell immediately when he pulls it out, you feel like the, you feel the energy
God.
sapping nature of it.
Put the sword back.
The second you are not drunk anymore. Well, the second all of the garbage is out of your body. I'll crush you.
Will you?
I crush you.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how tall is Grim?
5'8".
Okay.
I ain't scared of your tall ass.
As soon as all
I'll get
that,
down at you. That just pleases me. a
As
lot.
I'm missing a hand, motherfucker. This is more intimidating than your height.
Nakane looks back
Are
at
you
Julia
sure?
and goes,
grabs a second bottle.
Yeah, I guess I better drink that. Swill.
Tell's going to sit on the other side of Nakane
At this point,
and tuck his legs up.
you guys hear the front door open, and Flynn walks
And
in.
you hear me cough as I'm wandering over to you guys.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Flynn?
I thought you said you lost.
He is covered in soot.
why
What?
are you covered in soot?
I couldn't catch up to you. I think the door locks as soon as you close it.
No, I locked you out.
Okay, I figured as much. I tried to be nice, but that works too.
Why are you covered in soot?
Long story short, friendship. Can I have a glass of milk?
I think he went through a chimney.
Did
You
you
don't
try
want-
going down the...
Remember that you don't
Wait, you were
want
at the
to drink milk
blacksmith's.
here?
Did you go down a blacksmith's chimney?
And I got stuck.
Flynn, 1, don't do that ever again. You will die.
It was warm.
Quicker.
Tell.
2, you
Check
cannot
with
drink
back
the
on
milk
the
here from
blacksmith's
Riverton
chimney.
because you will lose all of your
It's just
abilities
that
to do
Nakane,
your
he's
monthly
going to get
things.
resistant.
I'm still pretty rad.
No, I don't know
my
what
monthly things.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Which reminds me.
You
Tell,
can
is
go
there
look.
something
Can I
in
see your sword?
one of our supply
No.
bags that
I'm
you can
sitting-
drink
I sit next
so
to him,
that
by
he's
the
at
way.
least some
Can I see your sword?
No.
think
Please.
you're
No.
holding on to
Please.
our gear.
I have
No.
13 kids. You
No.
think you're going to irritate me?
I'm holding it, but no.
Fair.
And you call me and say, why the fuck do you have
it looks like
13
he's
kids?
doing a really good job at irritating you.
No, I'm really good at dodging kids. No.
Oh yeah? I bet you hear this a lot then. Why?
Is a
Because
bar
I
fight
said
about
so.
the breakup? What's happening?
Why?
Because I said so.
I'm going to hit you. I was already planning on hitting him, but I can't touch him because he's full of mage bane.
I want you to smack me and then my head will hit his head like a
I have
the
a
Three
que-
Stooges kind
I
of
have a
thing.
question for you guys. Don't you guys have a decanter of endless water in
Yes,
your
but
possession?
Tell has it, and he's not going to give it to him.
That is-
Nakane just asked that.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
Anyhow, good news, everyone. I got a backstage pass to the mine shaft tomorrow with these very nice burly gentlemen.
I have no interest.
Yes, I am not
Me
going
or the
fucking
burly
anywhere
gentleman?
there.
How
near
did
there.
Yes.
you manage that?
My charming smile.
Try again.
Oh shit!
And my
Oh
teeth are
shit!
the
That's
only-
right. I completely forgot about your discussion with the
With the
with the burly gentleman.
yeah.
You a serial killer?
Smudgy.
Professor Flinwith!
I 100% relate to Grim. I have 13 kids.
Really? You poor man. And yes. And
Oh, I completely forgot about that. I can't.
aren't you excited?
How did you manage that?
I told you. And like when I smile, my smile is the only thing that's fucking white.
Forgetting.
I know you too well. Try again.
The what?
I convinced him I have dementia and he felt sorry for me.
I'm so mad.
Fair enough.
Dearie.
Thank you.
If you want to if anyone wants to pretend to be my granddaughter or son,
Julia comes up to the table with 2 bottles of wine and a towel.
thank you so much, darling. You remind me of my dog. Have you seen my dog?
Flynn, wipe your face. You're not
It's
actually
an
senile.
Egyptian dog. They're hairless.
Flynn, you're not.
Are you
actually-
calling me a hairless dog?
Shut up.
Shut
Wipe your face.
Shut the fuck your mouth!
Shut the fuck
I
your
stopped
mouth.
wiping my face
Del is
off.
losing his ability to speak common.
As I wipe my face off, I like. Who are you again? Did I tell you you remind me just like my dog?
Flynn. Julia, please ignore me.
Oh, it's beyond that.
Flynn.
Flynn.
You're gonna
Just
get
let
hit
it
in the
happen,
face
it's
for
fine.
5 bludgeoning damage
There's no plan.
What just
as
happened?
she just punches you.
Let's hope it kills
She
him.
smacks me in the face, and I emphasize going, "Gah!" And I'm laying against
Love me.
Grim for a second, and I'm like,
He
oh,
flipped on you!
oh. Is she still standing there when I come to?
No, she's walked away.
Did anyone else think, and I say it loud enough for her to, did anyone else think she looked like my dog? Grandson.
You don't have a goddamn dog.
I know!
I'm going to the room.
You
I
look
can't
like a
do
bald
this.
testicle, and you have no room to talk.
I will kick you out of this establishment if I have to.
I look like a stallion. Thank you for the towel, by the way.
She's
Where would you like, I'm not just going to set it on the ground.
just set it on the ground.
I guess I'll set it on the ground.
Okay.
Anyhow.
And this is why my family is a bunch of alcoholics. I understand everything now.
All right. The front door is once again going to open up, and you see Rosaline Borsk come into the establishment. She walks over to the table, just kind of ushers to Julia, just says the usual, and comes and sits down at where you guys are
I
at.
give her like a head nod with the dagger hand.
Kind of looks over all of you. Sees Flynn.
Hello there.
So there is a Hebephage in town.
I told you.
Yeah. If you know how to find it, we want him to keep going.
He's a nice thing, he's just hungry. He's just
Tell help!
very
Rosaline's here!
Oh, he didn't actually leave.
Oh,
That
I'm
was
more
right.
of a
I
zoologist.
knew Rosaline was going to show up here soon.
I'm more of a zoologist myself. What is your profession?
Flynn, for the love of fucking God, please,
I'm feeding the animals of Riverton.
shut the fuck up for 2 minutes.
Oh,
You
temp.
should not be doing that.
I really
love a
shouldn't.
temp.
It is not great for my health.
Because then you make my job harder. And I do not like that.
Sorry. Are you hunting the hemophage? Heberphage.
I
Hebophage.
I hunt all the monsters that
I'm going to kill
I
myself.
hunt
Yes.
all monsters
You
within
don't
this
need to
town.
kill yourself, you just need to kill him.
What?
What do you know about the hemophage?
Donation rewards,
I'm not sitting near
disadvantage
you
sanity
anymore.
for Flynn.
Yes! Jade, I love you so much.
What happened?
Disadvantage sanity save for
Thank-
Gwen.
Oh, Jesus, he's just going to get crazier.
Give me.
Please.
What do I gotta roll again?
Watch
Oh,
this actually make him saner.
Yeah. Can I use lucky
Watch
to
him
like
kill
hurt
him.
myself? To like give myself a lower?
You're already at disadvantage. You
Oh,
can't-
I'm already at disadvantage. That's
Yeah.
a good point. Okay, I got a 3. That's already looking good.
Oh boy.
I got okay, so that's a 3. Yeah, Nick, that's a 1. Not natural, but that's a 1.
Really, you have a -2 sanity?
You
I
had
got
a
-2 sanity.
Oh!
I think I'm still twitching, by the way.
What?
Oh,
what's
What?
wrong?
Streamlabs actually posts the donation rewards outside of the bits in chat now.
Yeah, it did.
sweet. How nice of them.
Thank fucking God. Oh, by the way, there's now a heist feature. That finally got released.
Heist?
One of the games is back. I do not remember how it works. Okay, hold on. Roll a D100.
Don't mind if I do. That is the
Oh,
check. That is a 41. 41. It's like permanent insanity. That was a 1. Oh boy.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really just need to like print out each of these on like little slips of paper just to have ahead of time, because apparently that just keeps happening. So for the rest of you, while this is happening, do you guys have questions or anything to discuss?
So Tell, Grim,
Yeah.
Flynn, this
all
is
this
Rosaline Borsk. This is who we were looking for.
What does she do again?
She is the monster hunter.
Oh, right. She literally just mentioned that.
Rosaline, this is Tell, Grim, Flynn.
Indeed.
Hello.
There are 2 others that travel with us, Mithdolial and Farron, but they are speaking with the druid. Crap, what's her name again?
Alano.
Alano. I have it written down, it's just not on this page. They met up with Alano to
Oh.
get a better sense of what's going on in the immediate naturey area.
Alano is very knowledgeable of many things, but she is not very active at
Protecting people from them.
at least things within the city. She is very. She is. What is the word for it?
Eccentric?
That
well,
too.
protective of herself as a druid from a basically non-magic city.
Fair.
That is another factor as well. She is very isolationist, but she does help the people of the city when she can. Never really in any sort of intervention kind of way. She doesn't. She's not very reactionary.
Jake, your beard is making me crazy.
Oh.
It's doing this.
Oh, it's making you crazy.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
What's doing what?
His
It's just
beard
leaning
is,
to the right.
is doing this.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
It's probably because you do that.
No, I've been doing
Look at
this.
me. Oh,
Yes,
it's gonna.
Yeah,
I just noticed it.
And you never want to see his chin, though. Ever. I never want to see that man's chin ever again.
Oh my.
You need that beard straightener guy.
probably. Yeah.
I keep seeing it on Facebook even though I don't have a beard. It's trying to sell it to me. I'm like, I ain't got one. That ain't it, Chief.
All right.
Leaning beard of Pisa, says Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even more annoying when you're trying to record a video on an infinite white background.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yes, she's not very reactionary, which is why I still have a job. But she has been here longer than I've been alive. So
It's not hard.
Yeah, we actually swung by your mansion looking for information on a creature that seems to have been stalking me around while we were on our way over here.
well, considering that you are alive, I'm assuming you didn't actually get inside.
No,
We tried.
obviously not.
No, it tried to kill Flynn though.
The
That's
half
fine.
golem asshole.
Ah.
Very effective.
And we weren't about
Was
to try to break in.
it was not my doing that is there.
What would it be then?
That was a very old accident.
That explains why there's only half a golem.
It explains Flynn as well.
Mwah.
As long as you avoid the front yard, it does a. If you can avoid the front yard, you'll be safe. But unfortunately, most people don't know the back entrance. So
We did find out whatever's following her's name and found that it's a demon.
Oh.
So that's good.
Yes.
Yeah,
what
so
is
the-
it?
A psychophage. Phagus? Is it Psychophagus?
Psychophagus?
Yeah,
Psychophagus.
something like that. Yeah, it's in here somewhere.
Psychophagus. I haven't heard of one of those being in the area for quite some time, but so my memory is a little rusty on it. But if I recall, it is a shapeshifter.
Oh, that's good. Another one.
Great.
Nakane. With
What is it
your.
with you people attracting shapeshifters?
Who knows?
I don't know. Never mind.
They put a tiefling king.
Apparently. I mean, Tell's down, but it's following Nakane.
Down to what?
Down to
Fucking
figure
demon.
out what the fuck it is. And kill it and then study it.
They are generally, if you are within the city, you are relatively safe. More often than not, they
You haven't seen that within the city, have you?
No.
they often disguise themselves as traveling merchants, individuals who travel the road, because they truly reside within the forest. So it is something you should be more wary about if you are on the road. They do not like large crowds,
So stay out of the forest.
which generally is just a
Don't sleep on roofs.
Yeah, fucking
Apparently.
idiot.
Generally a good idea in this area anyway, not to...
yes.
But
If
if-
you can sleep indoors, that is preferred. If you must sleep outside, preferably have magical protection.
I actually have a question. What if they're based in the forest? Why was the psychophagus hunting you?
Who knows? It's a demon.
It was just following you the entire
I-
time we were in the forest area?
Pretty much.
They enjoy the taste of flesh.
Oh.
Great.
Well, why Nakane's flesh?
Tiefling king.
Why
She
any?
looks tasty.
Why anybody's?
Did
That's-
Hill says that?
Thanks, Nell.
You're welcome. So,
I guess I wouldn't know that, but I will let.
I wouldn't know either. I'm just taking guesses. We're not really,
Well,
we don't really bat for each other's team. No.
I see. Well, did you have any specific questions for me?
I feel like we did.
What team do you bat for? What's batting?
Your team.
What?
Tell likes men.
I like men.
Oh, euphemisms.
Yes.
Wow,
There
you
you
are quite dense.
Yeah, kind of heavy.
I'm going to push
No, I
you
did that
over.
without purpose.
I'm going to push you over. You're funny, but I'm going to push you
There
over.
there was a reason why we needed
Thanks,
to speak
Tal.
closely, and I can't remember.
Don't-
Did it involve the
Why?
Hebephage?
Well, if there is a hebephage still in the area, I will.
I got a fancy
There was
knife too.
also
Get away from me!
there was also someone to see if she does know anything about Faith stuff either.
I would like to.
By the way, if you guys were you guys actually like in game like yeah.
He
I'm
keeps
like I
trying to touch
turn
me.
to you like as I'm talking. Are you guys okay?
It is.
It's fine.
And just a random NPC walked
He's
up
full
and
of Magebane because he's been drinking a lot of ale, and I have a magic tattoo on my neck that holds things like a bag of holding,
Oh,
and I don't want it to touch me on the off chance that it either
Ah,
explodes
come on,
or
Tom,
I
we're
implode. Get away from me!
Well-
if you touch him with your mage bane, I don't know what I will do to you.
well, if
it will not be a very polite hug.
We were wondering what you may know about Elithral, the Feywilds.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, back.
All right. I will answer that, but I want to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. You really only need to worry about being directly exposed to magebane.
You mean like this?
It
I
doesn't
pull out the
make-
sword.
Yes. Because even myself.
I like when you pull out the sword. Am I right next to you?
No.
Didn't I say right
Yeah.
next to
No,
you?
I moved away.
Oh,
I leap over to put myself in between
living here,
you guys.
I too have magebane within my system. But touching a magic user as someone with magebane within them, you shouldn't get it. Now, if he
you still have that goddamn sword right on your hip, though.
now, if he bleeds on you, that is a different matter.
Don't bleed on me.
Well, blood, bile, any bodily fluids, really.
So no kissing.
Urine might be okay,
You're
but
really not my type. You're a little
No.
too
You're not really my type either.
tall.
I don't know about urine, but I haven't tested that one.
I plan not to.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Don't like
I-
him twinkish.
What?
Yes,
Why
I do.
wouldn't you? What else do you have to
Well,
do in
not-
Everton
not
besides
twinkish.
drink and die?
Okay, I'll just
Hunt
have a
Small and
monsters.
Drink and
I'll
die.
twink.
Yeah, he's a twink.
Compared
Make
to
other
Tell's
things
a twink.
die.
Tell's a twunk.
How many herpophages have you caught before?
There have been, I
It
think,
was like a bunk.
at least 2 within
Yeah,
the
but we
city
could have buried
before
them.
this one.
Yeah.
So, would you know? What would you know about them exactly?
It's
I
better than calling it a hair.
it's there is quite a bit of information about
They're
them.
scary for starters, I imagine.
Shapeshifters often are quite hard to catch, but with the right tools and knowledge of their behavior, it is possible to chase them down. However, you were asking me about Elithra.
Yes.
Also, if your house has books that we could access,
Oh, yes.
you would allow us to access them.
Oh.
I think that would be very useful.
Absolutely.
As long as I don't have to write anything.
If we want, we could head there now instead, and I
That
can
would be amazing.
tell you more on the way.
So you're
Because
staying
the
here.
reason why we are here, we would rather not
Is your house
speak.
close?
Relatively. It's not too far
not far.
from...
It's not far.
We went earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not far.
So I can just leave my horse at the stable here?
Yeah.
Oh,
we're not
absolutely.
Going far yet.
It's in town.
Okay.
Because the reason
Julia will take care of it, and most people in this town are not about to steal a horse.
And
They've got nowhere else to
to
go
better
anyway.
explain to you
Good, because
why
I can't
we
use
are
the
here.
fucking
since I know
saddle
I
that's on it right now
promised
anyways.
when we spoke earlier.
Yes.
It's not something we can speak about in public.
I understand.
My horse can't have anything but non-Mage Bane water.
Too late.
That's going to be difficult, unless you happen to have outside water.
Fuck!
Decanter of endless water.
Are we already leaving this here with these people so my horse can have water?
Yes.
Why can't your horse have?
Because my horse has a magical item.
Oh. That sucks.
It really does.
I'll take care of it.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
We'd never
I
see
have
her again.
I have a saddle with the cavalier.
Oh.
Because, I'm a cavalier.
Yeah, you can't exactly sit on it either.
What? Why do you have a knife out?
Because I just want to fiddle with something, and I figured rather I do it with this than anything else.
Okay.
I mean, I've fiddled with worse. I actually play around with a throwing knife at my desk whenever I'm working because it's really great for actually getting grime out of my fingernails.
Okay. I
Something
was
to
wondering if
crunch.
you're doing that or
Honey,
throwing it and catching it.
Fish.
Depends.
I'll do that too, yeah. I just won't do that here because if I miss it and hit someone with it, they're going to be real happy.
Oh, God, that's
Some
right.
gay-ass goldfish.
I mean, that's why I bought
I
them.
need to crunch. I need something crunch.
Okay. So,
Will you? Oh, sorry, turn it down. Will you guys be okay without me?
Yes.
Okay.
Time to get ready for work.
It's time to get ready for work.
Why don't you get some rest?
Right here?
Sure.
What? Up in the rooms.
Or the rooms.
On the roof.
Don't stay outside though.
Oh, stay outside. Do it. He'll die.
Are we in the same rooms are? Yeah, we are.
yeah, this is the same building.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Get some good rest, Glenn.
You all stay safe.
We will.
Leave the window open.
I'm not leaving the fucking window open.
I go open his window.
I merely skip off to my room then.
Oh, okay. So, you all are heading off to the Borsk Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to transition to the Druids.
The Druids.
Oh, hi.
Yes, so you are off in the forest to the north
Yes.
with...
In a rock. I was taking a cave, but it's like a rock.
Last I remember, you were actually out gathering honey.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, myth failed at that hard.
Yeah, Myth at
Like
this
a two-
point. Myth at this point is just kind of sitting, enjoying the wilderness, kind of strumming at their lute, just enjoying time.
Do I need to roll that again, or do we already?
No, you rolled plenty high enough for it, and you were gathering honey together.
I did that.
You meet back with Alano back at her home, basically outside of it. She goes, "Wait here for just a moment," and she walks inside and she brings out this very nice kind of ceramic bowl. And right, your passive perception is fucking high.
20.
Yeah, I got it here. On for a reason. And so, as she's walking by, you see there's a little bit of writing on the bowl, and it's in the Druid script.
Oh.
And it says "Property of Alanil." And she goes, "All right."
It seems unusual.
She goes, "Okay, well, put it in the bowl. The honey. We'll just get it as much as we can in here." So you two kind of get the honey in the bowl.
Honey
Okay.
fingers is probably a thing.
Yeah, just
Tell.
okay.
Hey, myth.
And tell.
Okay. We need to go a bit deeper into the woods. Myth is just like,
I forget that Myth was with you.
Yeah.
Myth just goes, I'm gonna stay right here. Well, you'll hear if I need help.
Yeah.
She just seems distant right now, as if she's in another house, unable to breathe.
And talk.
Oh, I got it. I was like, what's happening to Myth? And then I remembered that it's Bailey,
Just sneaking.
who
I
has
did
a sick baby.
Okay.
Why are you drawing tents?
So, why is your bowl named? I mean, not named, marked. You got your name on it.
Oh,
It's like you're the only one here.
you'll see.
Oh. Okay.
You seem to think this is my first time doing this.
No. Just
Are
curious.
they talking about summoning things or sex?
All right.
Yes.
Okay. You guys get out to a bit of a clearing, and there's like a stump in the middle of the clearing. She kind of just sets the bowl, and she walks beyond the tree line, and she just kind of sits there.
Oh, 3 weeks. I forgot exactly what we were doing. Summoning a fae.
We are waiting for one of the fairy folk to show up.
And we're doing what? I forgot entirely. It's been like 3 weeks for me.
Yeah.
Something intense.
It was something about trying to speak with with a fae. Trying to get more
Something
information about the plane of fae and the spring night and all that.
Basically all that's going on. More information stuff.
Yeah, because you guys don't know anything other than the spring night took a bunch of kids.
Yeah, and that there's
It's
something
mine.
going on between the Elithrol and
The Shadow Veil.
the Shadow Realm.
The Shadow
Welcome to the
I
Shadow Realm,
banished you to
Jimbo.
the Shadow Realm! You activated my trap card, Yugi!
What did you do?
Drew this because of the tell and the Aldrin thing, and then I said, speaking of tents.
Is that what I think it is? It is. Okay,
Oh,
well.
hello there.
Man.
Wow.
What are you supposed to do with that? Just sit in a fucking public library?
Yeah, it's legal. So fuck it.
Yeah, I need some alcohol now.
Yeah.
Hey, activated your
Thank you.
trap card.
Yes! Yes! No, not Exodia, not him!
Oh, that's good.
It's Fireball.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
It's a wank tent, Jade. That's exactly
No,
what
God damn it! No, we didn't need to say it!
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
We never need to say that again. I don't want to hear those two words ever put in the same sentence.
Wank tent?
Yes! Dear God, what did I just say? Fuck!
Not
Americans
to
aren't
say
even using that very much.
wank. No, we do not.
Well, what else do you do when you go camping?
Wank in the tent.
Wank in the wild.
Wank in the wild.
I'm dying inside.
Same.
Dying outside too.
No, because I'm inside.
Yeah. DE's right.
Or are you? What are you inside of?
Not you.
Thank God Twitch would have a problem.
Ah.
I wonder if you have to pitch the tent before you wink in the tent.
Oh my God, Connor. I
Okay,
love
can we stop talking about the wank tent?
Oh, that was a night.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
Oh my God. Okay.
The entire thing was intense.
Fucking tent. That's great.
So I'll just jump out the window, right?
That's what I'm about to do. I actually need some air. It's fucking warm in here. All right. So, you were about to say something, and then the wank tent thing started happening.
Let me see. Okay, so we're okay. The shadow veil.
Yep.
I'll throw on the shadow. I should write the shadow veil down somewhere so I don't keep on calling it the shadow realm.
you activated
Which is
my
even
trap
worse
pod,
because
you-
people have been making. I think it's got something to do with fucking something else.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, unless there's a character in that called Jimbo. I think it was them combining. What's the fucking thing with the little kid genius?
Jimmy Neutron?
That
Jimmy
one.
Neutron.
It was his dad calls him Jimbo. It was apparently there's a Shadow Realm reference there as well that people have been going on about.
It was either that or Dexter. I had a 50-50 shot at Tiny Genius.
Yeah.
Truth. And I watched both of them.
DP! Get out of my laboratory!
Shadow Veil.
Literally, that was the
Oh.
relationship of between my brother and I.
Right, that Dexter, not the serial killer.
Yeah, no.
All right. So,
I think I wrote that as Veil as in the steak, but whatever.
doesn't matter. It's written down somewhere correctly.
Yeah, not by me.
So, she basically sits back. Well, now we just wait, keep an eye on it, and hope something goes by.
I can do that. I could awaken another centipede.
No.
Okay, so
Yeah, I could.
is there anything that you're doing while you're waiting?
Contemplating awakening another centipede.
I'd do it.
You know, it's a shame that I have to drive, or I'd be drinking right now from all these awful goddamn ideas.
What? What's wrong with centipedes that can talk?
It's horrifying.
Eventually, he is going to wage war with the centipede army.
Yeah.
That or a barbershop quartet.
Just once a day. Just once a day awaken another insect.
I can do that. That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's exactly what he's fucking doing.
Actually, on that note, was it bees or wasps?
Oh my god, no.
I'm trying to
Yes.
figure out if it was bees or wasps because I kind of large one.
No.
I think it was wasps because otherwise they die. Yeah, wasps. Are there wasps around?
Yes.
Or spiders?
No.
Yes.
Okay. Which one?
Tarantula. I want to awaken tarantula.
Because
No.
uh,
Too many legs.
I want one in
giant
real
spider.
life.
There we go. Giant
No,
spider stats.
too many legs.
I've got giant spider stats. Okay, yeah, I'll find some spiders. How many spiders can I make big?
Roll a survival check.
Swear to God, if those fucking spiders get out of
17.
control and trying to eat us in our sleep, I'm
27.
I'm really mad about it.
How much time do you spend trying to look for spiders instead of looking for
Faye?
fairies?
An hour?
Seriously? We're supposed to be getting information on Ellenthrall, not...
Hey, you know what? Everyone does their own shit.
I'm not straying far
Climb
away.
down chimneys and almost kill
I'm
ourselves.
basically what I'm doing is just looking under rocks and
I think
shit
I
and
told
finding
you.
spiders.
That was chilly.
I'm not walking
Yeah.
far away from the thing.
I'm gonna say you find 2 or 3, but you gotta make sure that you have something that you can put them in.
Oh, yeah, the same thing I kept the centipedes until I tamed them. And the scorpion.
Okay.
I've got an insect jar, it's great. I am prepared.
What is going on? I got
This is my goddamn life. Oh.
How many spiders can I make?
Help me.
3 spiders. That's I got the right number of spiders even.
Great. So, for an
Okay.
hour you're sitting there doing that.
Yep.
What about after that?
I guess I'll keep it for Faye.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Where's my vision? 21.
21? Okay. So, Another hour passes. At this point, Alano pulls out a small pipe and starts smoking. Just kind of relaxing. She does not seem fazed by the amount of time that's passing.
No, she did say it could take a while. That's actually not a bad idea. I've got my pipe, I'll smoke, and not drugs.
And not drugs.
That just seems like a terrible idea.
I don't know, maybe you'll see more.
True.
It might not be real, but...
But, yeah, no.
Okay.
If I'm getting anyone high, it's the Fae when they show up.
So,
Oh my god!
What?
Nothing. We're having a quiet conversation over
yeah.
here.
Just,
Just ignore
I
it.
don't want to know
It's better
anything
than
that-
us talking to each other
Yeah.
and overpowering you guys.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. What is...
seems another hour passes.
I'd probably find a good tree
That
I can just sit... Ooh, I can turn my staff into a good tree. Yeah, I'll do that. Turn my staff into a good tree.
Okay.
And then I'll sit in a good tree.
And another hour is about to pass. When while you're just kind of relaxing in your staff,
Yeah, it's a big tree.
while you're relaxing in your staff
60
tree,
foot tall tree.
it's not that.
Not the biggest.
No.
For a tree that wasn't there a second ago, it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then after a little bit, you then see some movement closer to the bowl. Like, there's been some movement before. Like, you've seen some birds kind of come up and fly away, but nothing fairies. And then you see this very small figure. Little wings, just kind of almost hummingbird style, kind of flies up to the bowl, kind of hovers around it, looks around, and then kind of stands on like the edge of the bowl, crouches down, scoops out a handful of honey and just kind of shoves it into its mouth. At that point, Alanil jumps out from behind the tree. Aha! Got you! Just kind of freezes there for a second.
Just imagining a Fae being like a goblin just...
And you hear this little squeaky voice. What? No! No! This isn't yours! She walks up, picks up the bowl,
Oh.
shows the name, shows the writing. I can't read that. Doesn't mean it's not mine.
That's a very good point.
Tavern, come down.
Yeah, I'll just slide down the tree and then make the tree a staff again.
All right.
Because I'd like to have a staff. Because that's probably a good idea to
Of
have a
course,
man.
that tree was, yeah.
Alanil's going to ask it, what is your name, little one? Leaf Lake. All right, Leaf Lake. Well, since you owe me some honey, I want you to answer all of my friends' questions here. All of them. All right. What do you want to know?
So, what's going on with the spring night being in Rivertown?
He's not in Rivertown.
Formally being in Rivertown.
I actually don't know that one. They don't tell us what the spring night does.
Do you know anything about a large amount of children recently arriving in Elathrol?
Yes!
Okay, well there we go, they're acting in Elathrol.
Great.
Is that all your questions?
No.
I'd be lucky if his granddaughter isn't there. Or her big, tall, spooky friend.
You just wait a second while I write this one down. So... Just
He's doing this in game too.
yes. Right.
You mortals are so slow.
Oh, well, that's a real shame for you. So,
Is that a fucking pixie?
Pretty much, yeah.
God damn it.
the what started the most recent incidents between Elithrol and the Shadow Veil?
I don't know what you're talking about. That I don't know anything about.
No, that's a real shame.
Is that all your questions?
Let me think about that one. No.
Meanwhile, Lana was like,
She's just sitting there smoking her pipe and watching us, a big old grin on her face.
she's like, I like this. It's funny. I'm trying not to metagame here, but there's like a question I want to ask.
I'm trying not to lose my shit. So you can actually probably say it because I had a list of shit and I lost it.
Like, why were the kids taken to the Elithrol?
I was going to ask what use they would have for children in Elithrol. Especially a large number of them, like, what, 200 kids? Something like that.
You weren't given specific numbers.
It's a large number of kids. I'm assuming it's a decent-sized town, at least.
Can I ask because I forgot what?
Not really.
Small, decent-sized town. Either way,
What's
there's...
Elthral again?
Elithra is
That's
the
the
plane of
plane.
fairies.
Oh,
Yep.
boy.
Yep.
Okay. Well, they're all there at least.
What was your question?
What would the use be for such a significant number of children at one time?
Child labor.
The princess doesn't tell me that.
And you don't just find things out yourself by keeping your ears open.
Nope. That's how you get in trouble. Learning things you're not supposed to gets you indebted to people.
So it was taking honey.
That's what I want to say. That's why I want to say, but I don't want to metagame.
Well, I
you're-
fully understand that Nakane is not there.
You guys
However,
can say shit. I know
still.
you're not here as well.
however, I can still make smart ass
This
comments
is true. This is fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
because I do that when I'm watching like a show or listening to something happen. I'm still people be like,
Where, how did the children get taken to Elithrol?
The spring night. You told me that.
By what means from the spring night? As in, where did they cross?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Where is the closest access point to cross?
Over there. Just kind of points in a general direction. You don't see shit.
Where's the closest point to cross with specific
Alana's going to interrupt you. Don't worry about getting to Elithra.
Okay.
This one will not help you. They have ways of getting over here that we do not.
Yeah.
why were
Yeah,
the
probably
kids
help him.
taken there? Like,
I already asked that one.
And he does not know.
Is that all your questions?
I'm running out of the fucking things to ask, so maybe not quite. No. I didn't say anything different. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
Anybody else interject here? Is there any other questions that we want to know from like Pixie thing that he should be asking? Pixie thing doesn't know.
Because also Myth had a lot of questions. She's not here.
Like
Yeah.
He was.
Does she have a notebook here that we can like look through?
Look
I
at
forget. Okay, if I can. The second question.
Jake.
What?
hand us that little notebook.
Most of my
The
questions he
little
doesn't
one.
actually know the
No,
answer to.
This one.
that one, and then the little tiny one that says notes from the DM.
Unless they're online.
Underneath. Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't know if
Because I know the thing was,
Yeah, that little
Aaron
mini
wasn't
one.
really going to
You
ask
just
many
had it in your
questions.
hand.
This one.
No.
Yes,
Oh.
that one. It says
What
notes from the DM.
Oh.
You goofus.
I mean, if anybody wants to message
I am right now.
them, and we can.
Okay, these are just two.
I remember why I had my
That's
phone.
Because the main thing Farron wanted was to know was, are they actually there or not?
Yeah,
He
I
got
think they're
that answer.
useless. That's why I was wondering why you wanted them.
Their handwriting is messier than mine.
Yeah, no,
How is
that's,
that a thing?
that's the same handwriting I have.
While you're while we're working on more questions, let's go back to the rest of the group. Yeah, just keep thinking of what you need.
Like these little whip hands.
Um,
Aww. Thanks.
okay, so back to the rest of the group. Well, I guess minus a Flynn. Flynn, are you really just going up to the room and sleeping?
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god!
I was half
What's
I was
happening?
half expecting you to crawl out the window and follow them.
Can I is my age actually catching up? Do I feel like it's fun?
You feel the mental fatigue of it, but you are very fit, and the rapid aging didn't take the normal toll on your body that it would for most people aging.
I know I got rock hard abs. It's just like I'm tired. I like naps now.
Yeah, like that's perfectly normal for you to do because even like again, you might be mentally tired. You also just tried to crawl down a chimney.
Oh yeah, like I wipe my face off. I'm still like covered in soot. I'm just gonna lay in the bed and destroy it. But I'm also gonna cuddle Colin Jr.
Okay.
And
You are getting
Dream of motoring flump.
thirsty though.
I am.
You haven't had much to drink lately,
This is true.
if anything.
This is very true.
But I have. Oh god, I don't.
Oh boy, that's a valid fuck. They wouldn't have
It's a
milk.
valid fuck.
They would have milk,
Eldwin.
but
From
it has mage bait in it.
what doesn't have mage bait?
There's
The
nothing
alcohol
in this
kind
one
of
about
does.
what questions
Wine.
they wanted to
Wine?
ask. What about the
I don't have
red one?
money.
The red one?
Yeah, is there
I
anything in the red
guess
one? There was nothing in here
that's-
about any questions
I
they
guess
wanted
I'm just
to
gonna go to
ask.
sleep thirsty. Do I have
Okay.
to roll a constitution for that?
Yeah, you're gonna need to roll a Constitution save for that.
I don't want to be a bother.
Wow. 18, 19.
Okay, so you will not suffer a level of exhaustion.
That's good at least.
Okay, so the other three.
Yeah.
You are on your way to the Borsk Manor, and Rosaline is. Rosaline is basically kind of escorting you there, and she kind of, while walking, kind of turns to Mikani. So, you were going to tell me what you're in the city for?
We are here regarding the incidents regarding the missing children in the area.
Ah. Yeah.
And that in our findings, Elithral may be involved.
Well, if it helps, I can confirm that. The individual who came here presented himself by the name of Aberline,
Yes.
and there is only really one group of people that I can think of that could do such a mass charm as was done on the children. And most of my evidence points to the Fae.
Got it.
Unfortunately, I could not follow them into the mine.
So they did go into the mine.
Yes, Aberline, as it was reported, headed down the mine. The Church of Suno claimed to have done a search.
I doubt they actually
They
did.
haven't found anything. Unfortunately, even Haladrin couldn't get me inside. They are very particular, apparently, to some degree about getting people in. Or at least allowing them in.
Supposedly Flynn had gotten himself a quote-unquote guided tour of the mine. Yeah, that was my reaction. I don't want to go any fucking way near it.
Well, since you are all relatively unknown, it is, and mostly without reputation, you have to understand they don't see me in very high light. Because
I'm
I
sure
work
not.
outside of their laws for the most part. But they don't know which ones I've broken.
So, based on what we've uncovered so far, the children stealing was because Elethral believes that the Shadow Veil took something that was theirs? So the children were, what, collateral? Or payback?
That is unlikely. Do you know any old stories of the Fae?
I mean, I know plenty. I have a friend who knows more than I do.
Well, for the most part, children are taken to never return. And how do Fae reproduce?
Would Tell know that?
Probably not. That's not a very common thing.
I'm trying to think of, because he knows Eamon. If Eamon might have told him a weird story.
It all depends on like how Eamon would view kids. If he would find them.
Well, he's from, well, I say from the Feywild. He was raised in the Feywild.
Yeah. Which is going to have
In the Winter Court.
it's going to have a very harsh effect on your body.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
No,
love
I
it.
have no idea.
It depends. So how much you knowing how much he in this world would he have dealt with children too much or like not really?
Eamon no, probably not. Not in the Winter Court, I don't imagine.
Well, I meant like on the material plane.
Oh, probably not.
Okay.
He probably has run into children and is probably stressed out by them.
Okay. Yeah, because so most of what you know about Fae stories, there's a few Fae stories, and actually I think instead I'm going to have you roll a history check. For
Okay.
this. Instead of, I want to just give you this information, but it also depends on
Right.
Tal's memory.
Right. And Eamon talks a mile a minute. Who knows if Tell actually understood half of what he was saying. Baby
Eamon?
boy.
No.
Baby boy who barely speaks common. History?
Yes. Because this, we're looking at like stories.
18.
You would have heard at least one type of story. You don't remember the specifics, but it's a story of a certain type of like monster sneaking into children's rooms, stealing them at night, and them turning into that.
That creature?
Into that monster.
So the
Yeah.
creature sneaking in, turning the child into itself, basically.
Or a type of it.
Or a
yes.
type of it. Okay.
So you know that story, but you don't know how much that applies
Right,
across
to
the
this
board.
situation. I mean, the friends told me a story about, like a certain type of fairy sneaking into children's rooms at night and taking them and turning them into one of itself, or something similar to itself. But I don't know if that's a thing that lots of fairies do, or if that was something
Well-
specific to his experience.
From my understanding and from my research, because there have been some incidents of increased Fae activity. When they are agitated, there is signs of them collecting more children.
Bolster their numbers, maybe?
My assumption is that, yes. Because it is awfully hard to raise new Fae when they take possibly thousands of years to grow up. But it would be far easier to turn a small child who
Just do a little switcheroo.
they're far more malleable than us adults.
So,
Makes sense.
what would be agitating them? That
Could it be this situation with Elethral? Could this be a fucking interplanar war that we're about to stumble our goddamn way into?
I hope not.
So it's looking like
Based
right now.
on the stories I've heard of you guys and the whole Southern Spirit thing, it sounds like something you guys would do.
It does sound like something that would happen to us.
Too late, already mentioned.
All right. Yeah, that
Sounds like what amounts to an interplanar battle.
I
great.
I don't know the specifics. That would be you'd have to ask a fairy.
Well, hopefully.
God.
Hopefully that's what fucking.
What just happened?
You'd have to ask a fairy. Guess who's talking to a fairy?
Yeah, ask about that.
I hate my life.
Well, you
Son,
said you
what
got
a
body
Ask
and
about
there's,
if
like,
there's a war going on.
Yeah, I was
I don't
actually
know
already
ways to
felt that one.
contact him.
That's no question.
And he's not a
Right?
fairy. He's an elf
Fuck
who
up,
was
these are my
taken by
answers,
Faye as a
not
baby.
questions.
All right.
same difference.
Fuck yourself.
No, not
Look
all
at my
courts are
notebook.
the same. This could, for all we know, this
Yeah,
could be
yeah.
the like spring or
All
summer
right, so
court.
we
He
heard
only
that
has
Aberline,
Here it is
associations with the
then.
winter court.
Aberline
No,
came
I don't care.
in,
No,
took
I'm
care
fine.
of,
Winter's next to
Hey,
spring,
okay,
right?
sorry. I'm gonna need you all to tone down.
My bad.
Because
came in, took care of, it was water elementals, right, Jake?
Yes.
yeah,
Took care of some water elementals, was promised a gift of sorts, and then because it was mysteriously missing, that's what kind of sparked this whole fiasco. What was the item in question?
it was a very old artifact that the mayor kept. The mayor kept in a safe in his house. So of course, it's not very secure.
Of course.
I do not know much about it. All I know is that it only came up when Aberline asked for it.
And it suddenly just mysteriously went missing.
Yes.
And obviously your mayor isn't exactly talking to anybody.
Not outsiders, no. And definitely not me. For as much as I help this town, the people do not really like me.
They really need to get the priorities straightened out.
Well, you kill one shapeshifter in the middle of town, and suddenly they're all freaked out that you're just going to stab one of them randomly.
Right. Tell me about it.
But, well, we're just about here. And you guys are now outside the Borst Manor.
Okay.
And you see the front stone wall again and the large wrought
Do you know
iron
what
gate.
the artifact was?
No, I think it was some weapon.
I am.
Some dagger. I don't know. Ancient relic, maybe. At this point, I am completely uncertain, considering that it was some fey individual who came into town and stole a bunch of kids. So, for all I know, it could be an old powerful artifact. It could be some trinket that nobody cares about.
Mm-hmm. Except for obviously the Fae.
Of course. Anyway, we need to head around to the back.
Okay.
And she's going to kind of direct you closer to the city wall.
Mm-hmm.
And the fence the stone fence kind of goes all the way around. And then it butts right up against the city wall. Like the stone actually meshes in with it. And she kind of looks over and she kind of puts her hands along the walls every time. And she presses in a single stone in the city wall itself. And the ground begins to slide open. And a passageway reveals itself in the floor, or in the ground. All right, this way. She's just walking down.
Nakane would follow her.
She kind of she walks up. She walks down a bit, and it's incredibly dark down here. But two of you have night vision
Right?
or dark vision. Grim, you're kind of in the dark too. At this point, you're starting to go just based off of sound. You hear people stepping ahead of you.
I'm gonna reach out and put my hand on Tel and make sure I stay close.
You then
I have crazy dark vision.
Yeah. You can see Rosaline. She's walking. Her steps are a little bit staggered, so you think she can't actually see, but she's kind of navigating her way in the dark. And then she reaches up to the wall, and you see a lever. She pulls it, and suddenly these crystals just brighten up, and you see it's this long corridor that's kind of going
This
into
is nice.
I didn't do it.
You just got
No, I
five.
know you didn't. She didn't. I could see it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
I forget all the time that I'm wearing the robe of eyes. All the
Um,
time, which means I have 120 feet of dark vision.
And then when she does that, the stone walkway kind of closes itself behind you.
That's not scary at all.
Hell of a security system.
Mm.
Well, you can never be too paranoid when you hunt monsters.
Fair enough.
True.
See, I just hunt people.
You can never be too paranoid in general. I'm a pretty paranoid. Well, I almost said human being. I'm not a human
You
being.
and I are the furthest thing from human in this room. honey.
Actually, you're pretty close.
But yeah, you guys come from humans.
No.
Well,
Tieflings are an offshoot of humans.
Yep.
Far back
They're
in
humans humans mixed with demonic blood,
Somewhere back in
demonic devil.
somebody's family line on either mother or father's side. Gonna have to talk to Grandpa about that one.
You didn't fuck a human.
Well, it's
Your fault. Hey, your bloodline killed your favorite granddaughter. How's that make you feel?
you don't know that it's his.
Yeah, I know.
Kill the what?
Well, considering how old the family history is, I'm not going to go back that far, nor do I care at this point in time.
I don't have a family line
Not that you know.
to
of.
look at.
Fair.
Well,
We have a walking relic of that in our party.
so she's gonna direct you down some corridors again, and then there's like a staircase that then goes back up, and you guys follow it, and she opens like a door, and beyond is a very dark room, but it looks like an old kitchen. It's covered in cobwebs, and it looks like it has not been used for years. She walks up. Okay, well, we're in the kitchen, but this isn't quite the library.
Lead the way. You dying over there?
A little bit.
Yeah, so she takes you out of the kitchen into a large dining hall that looks about the same. Everything's kind of like sun bleached. So like it looks like this place would have been very beautiful at the time, but it has been left
To rot, basically.
Yeah. And she passes you guys through there into a grand hall, which is, you're starting to get a pretty consistent theme with this. But in here, there's a ton of paintings on the wall, all of busts of different males and females.
Probably like the family portraiture and stuff.
They are having a lot of similar features.
Yeah.
And Rosaline's just kind of brushing past all of it. There's a chandelier that's hanging in the grand hall that it's dull. It's got cobwebs all over it. It's dusty. The floor itself seems to be a marble and has a layer of dust across it, and she's walking. You do see like there's some other areas where there was foot traffic with the dust. You assume that she's probably been here one or two times before, but she doesn't stay here. And she swings open these big pair of double doors, and beyond is just this large library.
I could stay here forever.
And in the center, there's this, there's a taxidermied animal. It's this large, almost like dog-like creature. It's got scales near its head and has more of a lizard head. Massive claws that are like sweeping out. Its jaws are wide open.
What is that?
Oh,
Tell asks in delight.
that is a, oh, shoot, what is the name of it? Sorry, my whole childhood, it was called Sparky.
I love this.
But,
Sparky. Amazing.
it's, I believe they're extinct now, but it's hard to say, especially around here.
What the fuck? I love this.
So,
This place is a gold mine for weird things. I love it.
that's
I
my
know,
family.
I met one with the druid.
Yeah. Why isn't she here?
This is my family, you know. Well, was.
I love this.
But yes, please, take a look around, and,
Any kind of organization that you know of? Alphabetical.
There was an organization system that my family came up with, but it never made sense to me.
Fair enough. He's just gonna start go looking at books.
Yeah. You go down different aisles of books. There's...
Is there any kind of theme? Like if I stop at a section and start pulling out books to look, is there any kind of theme to?
To a
the
degree,
sections?
there's a lot of information here. This is a place that you feel like oh shit, what was his name?
Jebediah.
Yeah, Jebediah would lose his shit at. But you're not getting a consistent theme.
Cool.
At least not that you're able to recognize immediately.
Right.
You could.
If I like sat here and studied for like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
maybe, but like not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you're picking out books of history, of economics, all sorts of different subjects. You're definitely finding various books on creatures and taxonomy and...
He's probably gonna keep anything that he finds that's like creatures, demons, whatever. He's gonna pull them out and set them aside, and like tilt a book to make sure that he knows like, okay, there was a.
Yeah.
This is where I'm gonna put that one.
Rosaline is kind of passing through different areas. One thing you're noticing as well, as you're going like around bookshelves, there's some glass cases. They're not completely glass. It's like wood frame with like a glass front, and there's like various skulls and little trinkets.
Can Tels live here? This is the whole thing. I want to live here.
No thanks.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Skulls decorate my house.
Yeah, different bones. There's even like a few weapons that are stored in
yeah.
cases. But Rosaline kind of walks over to one section of the bookshelf. She said, I wonder if it's still here. And she kind of looks at all the different books, finds one, pulls one, and you hear a clunk, and the bookshelves kind of go back a bit and then whirl out, and there's a glass case hidden behind it. It's like a display case, so it's like at an angle,
Right.
and inside there is this massive tome. It like the front cover of it's probably like a good 16 inches wide. This is an ancient looking book.
Oh my god. Tell wants to put his hands all over it.
And she goes up to it and reaches into her pouch, pulls out a key. It opens up. She lets out a sigh. You're thinking
Booby trapped.
You're thinking maybe that's what she was worried about. Picks up this book, and there's like a round table. There's like a table nearby, and she walks over and sets it down gently, and just
Tell immediately shuffles over.
as she blows, some of the dust kind of comes off of it, and all you see on the cover, it says Borsk.
Oh.
I am surprised that this is still here. I thought my uncle would have sent it away or something, but I guess he was sentimental.
What is it?
This is my family's record of all the information we have on different monsters. This is our book.
I was wondering.
We keep most of this information a secret, as it also has records of times that we have found them. And, of course, my family's art has been a secret.
Tools of the trade and whatnot.
Yes. Not something that we wanted to keep secret, but untrained.
Don't want random people just going out looking for awful, terrible things.
Yes. It's unfortunate, but that's how we always did things. Not that it did us any good. And she's kind of opening the book slowly.
Tella's just admiring it.
Yeah, and like the first page that opens up to, you see this dark shadow, and it's of a dog of some sort. And at the top, all it says is Umbra Hound. Well, I don't think I'm in the right spot for this. She's just kind of keep flipping through. What are you guys looking for in the library?
I want to find more information on the sarcophagus for sure.
Nakane would yell to tell somewhere in the library, hey, if you're looking for demons, tall, dark, creepy ice demons, southern spear, if you could look, that'd be great.
I can do that too.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Tell for a second.
No.
Tall, dark, and creepy.
Tall, dark, and creepy. That's him. A tall, dark, creepy snack. With 2 C's.
Truth!
Huh.
I'm going to just look for cool weapons and shit.
You could help us search for real things.
Do I look like I belong with a nose in my book?
A nose.
nose.
I don't want to hear it.
A nose in your book?
Yeah.
I'm just going to...
Nakane
Look around.
Yeah.
There's some amazing shit in display cases. You're seeing like very finely crafted items. You're pretty sure you see an urn that has like runes on it.
Nope.
Ooh.
Nope. Nope.
You know you
no.
want to smash it.
Nope.
You know?
Kind of like look things over. Anything? Do they have like little placards maybe?
Mostly no. I think there's one. Actually, give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh, I got it.
I was gonna say, you've got 14 kids. I'd hope you'd have good perception.
I got a 17 passive.
Yeah, see?
Damn.
God damn it! 8. Fox.
It's not too hard to spot, but there's a skull, and right in front of it, it's almost like there's a name card, and it says for the old dirty bastard.
Hey, Rosaline.
Yes.
What's this?
Just gonna kind of walk over and look. Honestly, I don't know.
What is it? What you said it was a
like,
card?
Like it's a skull, and in front of it there's like a little name card that says for that old dirty bastard.
Is it in a case?
Yeah. Everything you find is basically within a case.
Can I touch it?
No.
Do
I
so at
wasn't
your own
asking
risk.
you.
Do so at your own risk.
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay. You open up the case. Touch it. Nothing happens.
That was anticlimactic.
What did you expect? It's a skull.
I don't know. Maybe it was a magic skull.
Nakane is looking on for information on anything pertaining to ancient relics or weapons in Rivertan.
Okay.
Maybe there's something on this item that went missing.
All right. So, however, this is a good time for us to take a quick break.
Yep.
So, while we're doing that, I need my laptop because we are going to do the giveaway for the map. So, hope you all are ready for this insanity. Shit, how do I get there? Sorry. No, I know it's midnight. Fuck off. Okay, so we had to disable something because we were getting some bots. God damn it, I've got to log in. I'm interested to know what everyone is thinking so far.
I'm excited because we're in a library and I finally have something that I'm fucking looking for.
You know, I never expected how many times libraries were going to come up in this game.
Yeah, and the one time we're in a giant ass library, the other book nerd isn't here.
Yeah.
Okay, so the keyword for tonight is map. It doesn't have an announcement because when it was doing that, we were getting some bots coming in and doing this. So for those of you who have tuned in beforehand, this is for a map of the world that we're currently playing in, drawn by Tavern. It's a poster.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely.
Very pretty.
It's hanging on my wall because, of course, it is.
Can I go back to looking for
Very
dicks?
I mean, sure.
Okay,
Terry
cool.
found one, apparently.
Awesome.
But we are going to take a quick break. When we return, we will announce a winner. Yeah, so hopefully we will see you when we get back.
Yay!
Tired of the road, tired of the sun. Miss my missus and her home cooked buns. Our backs are bent, our feet are sore. And we're traveling long on the barren moor. But that's alright, that's okay. We'll drink ale anyway. Nightwood grows heavy, stout grows trim. Harefoot gets hairy. Raise your flagons and fill 'em to the brim. That's alright and that's okay, 'cause we're all halflings anyway. This brew, that song, we dance together all night long. Dragon so dark, dark as night, failed to fly from the arrow's bite, fell from above on the tailor's house. Hey everybody, get your dragon suit and blouse. This brew, that song, we dance together all night long. Tired of the road, tired of the sun, miss my missus and her home cooked buns. Our backs are bent, our feet are sore, been traveling long on the barren moor. But that's alright, that's okay, we'll drink ale anyway.
All the warmth and comforts that I miss upon the sea, the rest do look so paltry small when I compare to thee. Oh, Molly's bride, the best girls in the land, to your every need, there's no place that I'd rather be. Short on stature, laid out drink, a dwarf who's parched and dry, then run you ragged through the night, all hedonized for your delight. Oh, Molly's bride, no other I can stand. I've traveled far and wide the sea, there's no place that I'd rather be. Adored and so at home you'll feel when you're at Molly's dive. Till money's spent, I'd not frequent another tavern of the night. Oh, Molly's brides, they'll take you by the hand. All those girls will have good tales for calling on Molly's bride. And gals from distant lands, exotic, dark and fine. Just take your pick and enter in. The worries vanish in no time. Oh, Molly's bride, the most exalted man. Understanding life from girls is come and give the bride a try. To your every taste, be orc or elf or forfeit high. For a price they'll bring their friends and you'll be envied far and wide. Oh, Molly's bride, the best girls in the land. To your every need, there's no place that I'd rather be. Jump into a kraken's jaws or pluck out a beholder's eye. I do almost anything I can to be with those sweet Molly's bride. Oh, Molly's bride, no other I can stand. I've traveled far and wide to see there's no place that I'd rather be. Tumbling with lovely Molly's brides. Time in bed had been well spent, I'll fondly keep in mind the lovely face and other parts of fair sweet Molly's bride. Oh, Molly's bride, let's go in the land. To your everything, there's no place that I'd rather be. Oh, Molly's bride, no other I can stand. Far and wide the sea, there's no place that I'd rather be.
Seven seas, sailing with the Jolly Roger, but it's what we see. Aboard the vessel and get the copper, raise your kettles and have a fire. You blunder to fill 'em with plum. Now let's celebrate with rum.
Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you home boy, but before we hit the high tide, pour me another black Django wine.
Once I was in the bridge, sailing through peaceful waters, quite 3 ships to the wind. When suddenly appears the Kraken,
blow me down.
Must be the work of Davy Jones. Bring a spring upon her, for the love of Neptune, hey behold.
Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you home boy, but before we hit the high tide, pour me another black Django wine.
All hands above, get the chest to the boats. We need to scuttle and get to the shore.
And hold me earnings.
Don't leave a piece of egg. Let's get to the coast where the fiddlers bring away. Finally got to the sun while the ship sinks in the water.
Son of a biscuit eater.
I really need a clap of thunder. We'll see each other again. You monster, I'll beat you up. Now let's find a place to drink and crack the gin stick up.
Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you home boy, but before we hit the high tide, pour me another black Django wine. Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you home boy, but before we hit the high tide, pour me another black Django wine.
another blackjack of wine. Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you about boy. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another blackjack of wine.
All right, and we are back. Okay, so there are only 2 people entered in this, but we're gonna roll for it.
50-50.
Damn it.
Flip your coins.
So let's see. Scott!
Yay! That one!
Scott.
So, Scott, I will get this shipped out to you. I gotta get a poster thingy for it. But yes, you get the first poster of the Devon room map, other than me, but you know, that's different. You will display this beauty with honor. One thing to note, unless you don't mind, there is an inch above and below the map that is white space, but that is because it was drawn at a weird aspect ratio. So it didn't quite fit on this size paper. So if you want, you can actually get it trimmed, or just leave it like it, because that's what I did. I might trim it later, but...
Give us an area to stick pins in.
That's true. Yeah. It's actually where I stuck all the pins.
Yeah.
Okay, so, cool. I'll get that put nicely away, so it stays good. Okay, so you guys were researching stuff. Now, before I get back to you guys, I'm going to return to the druids.
Hi.
Druids and
Leaf leg.
Leaf leg?
no, it was Leaf Lake.
Leaf leg.
Leaf leg.
Yes.
Closer.
Who is anxiously awaiting your next question.
So anxious.
Anxious or agitated?
Yes. You're not sure with him because he looks like he's vibrating all the time anyway.
Yeah.
It's like a chihuahua.
Oh, you know what? I think at this point, I need a drink.
Actually, yeah. If there's a conflict with the Shadow Foul? Shadow Foul.
Oh, Jake liked
Is
this.
the Shadow Foul?
Shadowvale?
It's Shadow Veil, right.
Why do we keep calling it the Shadowfell?
I don't know.
Because that's what it's traditionally called in D&D, and
Is it?
apparently, yeah.
I've never
I
even
have.
encountered
I've never
it in
heard that
D&D.
either. That's
Yep,
funny.
Shadowfell. I may have accidentally said it once.
Because that's what I've got written down in the book, is why.
I know that there are other like pieces of media that call something similar the Shadowfell, so maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
No
if,
idea.
if I am actually correct, the Shadowfell is actually where Barovia is.
What?
For Curse of Strahd.
I haven't played that either. I mean, I know it's a module, but I haven't done it. So yes, is there actually a current war going on between the Fae and the Shadowfell?
I don't know. You actually asked that question.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't ask if it was currently ongoing. I asked what
No.
was the most recent cause of it starting.
I don't know.
didn't know.
I don't know anything about that. I just keep to my end of the woods.
Why are you pointing out saving throws to me?
Wood box
Insight.
red.
It's fine.
Okay.
I don't think he.
Do you have a zone of
died.
truth?
So I will give you this basic information because you were a
He
druid
can't
and you've
lie.
You can't lie.
fairies cannot lie.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
But
You just look really shady when
But-
answering those questions.
they
Jake
can
always looks shady.
They can twist their words.
they
you
can
go.
twist their words so it's still truthful, but it sounds as it's
But
not.
he's saying he doesn't know anything about it.
Maybe that's why you're able to
And that's not exactly, you can't exactly twist, I don't know anything about it.
You didn't hear me.
No, we didn't hear you, but we heard you, so that's all that matters.
That implies there's something to know
Mumble
about.
loud enough.
I asked if there was a war
Drink
going, so yeah, that's about the only answer I can get
The
from
drink
him.
that Jake has,
And he doesn't know anything about it, implying that there's something he should know about.
and it's green. It matches me.
Did
So
you
your
want-
drink looks
So
really
yes,
good.
there's a war.
I was going to ask if you wanted
Fairies
to
are
taste, but I'm
very
not sure.
manipulative.
Are you?
I'm aware.
Are you?
But there's nothing,
Are
there's
you able to
nothing more I
consume
can
this?
get out of
Yeah.
him with a question like that.
It's
I
really
spent
good.
this whole past weekend getting
Oh,
drunk and high.
you don't want that one. My throat.
Oh.
Diseased.
That looks very
If I had known that before I took a sip. I'm sorry.
Is that a month too late to call that super festive? I just love the color regardless. Anyway.
Hi.
you done with this?
And I'm not diseased. I'm not.
I was gonna say I can give you 2 1 to share.
Nice.
But yeah. Anything else?
No, I think I'm actually done.
This is so good.
Yay!
Yeah.
And then Alana goes, hold on there, Leaf Lake. What? They're going to need a guide if they go to Elithra.
I love this little pixie.
And I've just been antagonizing him.
You always antagonize everything we come across.
I've got
This was deliberate.
You antagonize everything else deliberately too.
this time, Leaf Lake, I'll give you the chance to take this deal or not. You can have the rest of that bowl of honey. And you just see Leaf Lake's eyes grow in size, like he just got very interested. If you agree to be their guide and take them where they need to go,
Just get more honey and put it in the bag and be like, okay, here's a bribe.
he's just breathing very heavily. Okay, I'll do it. All right. Go ahead. And he dives into the honey. Just
Wow.
well, and Alana was just gonna turn to you. Well, since he's eating it, that means that the word is binding. So, if you need to go to Elithral, he will be your guide. As clearly you have more questions than he is willing to give answers to.
Or has answers to. Some of those were, yeah.
Could be.
Could be. They are weird.
It is.
I'm only just dust windows with iron. I mean, you know, that's an expression, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
I prevent things. I don't go after them normally.
I want to be there one day when you
Preventing
absolutely
things
fail.
is easier than chasing them down.
God damn it! Today's not that day. Damn it!
What's going on behind the DM screen?
Alcohol.
Yes, obviously.
It's just the fact that I never overfill a drink.
Oh,
And
damn.
taste.
Katie's been there multiple times. I've gotten it to the brim. That's how well I've mixed alcohol and.
Oh, that is lovely.
I almost took a fucking sip right out of it.
Isn't that stressful?
Tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
It's green apple vodka.
Why
I'll
is
drink
there
that
a
out
fish
of the bottle.
net?
I mean, you've seen me do that.
Tastes
Out of
like
the
a
bottle.
Jolly Rancher.
How do you get in a fish net? It's really pretty. I know you buy it that way now.
Oh no, this is actually
Very green.
this is a wine bottle
Protect box.
Thanks.
holder. So you put this over a wine
You
bottle
found it.
when you're storing it in a
We
bag
haven't
to
done
take
that in a
home,
while.
and it stops them from like smashing up against each other.
Oh, that's nifty. I thought it was so you had a better grip, so
Oh no.
you know, alcoholic stuff.
Actually, you're more likely to slip with it on.
Oh,
but-
now we're
really?
just playing
Yeah, no,
Erica
they still
too.
run out of glass.
But anyway,
Erica has no.
So-
I have no upper body.
quick aside,
Yes.
the name I gave this is the Green
Green
Power,
Power Ranger, yeah. It tastes like a Jelly Ranger.
because
Jelly Rancher?
it's
A
because
Jelly
it'll
Rancher?
kick your ass.
Ah.
I need to talk to people then.
Don't
I mean,
just
I can
throw
get them out here
food
pretty quick.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to hand her the rest of this.
Alana will turn to Leaf Lake. Leaf Lake, can you give us a way to contact you? Yes. And he pulls out like this tiny. To him it's normal size, but he pulls out like this really tiny whistle and hands it to Alana. She just holds it. All right, and he just goes back into the honey.
The whistle is very sticky.
And then she kind of casts a spell, and it kind of grows into a normal sized whistle. Here you go.
I could have just shrunk into like a monkey and blown it, but that works too.
Why must you overcomplicate everything?
One's shrinking me, one's growing the
I
whistle.
mean-
That's the same level of complication.
I mean, I suppose that could have worked, but this is easier so your friends can also use it.
True. Yeah. Thank you.
Of
Get
course.
stepped on.
Now, there is one more
Matter?
there is one more matter to handle,
Mm-hmm.
and that is getting there.
Yeah.
From what it sounds like, from what it seems, Aberline went into the mine.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, if you can find the portal to Elithral, your best bet would be to follow where he went.
And the Suno people don't like that.
Well, that
Especially
is,
not for us.
Some people don't like anything.
Well, you are a druid. You have ways of getting through. But
Yeah. No.
But if that is absolutely not an option you can take, I know of one other portal within the forest. Unfortunately, it could end up meaning your trip is much longer.
Hmm. And that would also put it even longer in Elithral, which is...
Yes, because distance is not always the same.
Yeah.
So on our plane, they may be close, but they could be hundreds of miles apart.
Yeah.
Only Leaf Lake could really tell you where they are, or the quickest way to get there.
No, we can't magic in because magic mine. We'll think of something.
I would get more information on the mine before you make any assumptions.
Yeah. Yeah, we can figure that out.
Grandson.
Still older than you by 500 years.
I didn't know that.
Well,
It's kind of liver spots.
I assume that is going to be something you'll need to bring up with your group.
Yes.
But whenever you need, if you choose to take the route into the forest,
We'll let you know.
yes, you know where to find me now.
Mm-hmm. And so does Myth. If Myth remembers. Myth generally remembers. She's a good friend, though.
I
Myth's
can tell.
pretty good at remembering myths.
I'm so mad at you right now.
Yeah, the only one I don't trust isn't here, so that's good. I don't know if I'd bring them, actually.
Well, in either case, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Get Myth and then... Ooh.
I need to stay around to clean up after Leaf Lake.
Yeah. I'm almost considering just getting a bag of honey and bringing that with me.
That may not be the dumbest idea.
Well, you know what you're doing for the next 2 hours, hunting for honey.
I mean, yeah, what time is it?
You guys took off fairly early in the morning to get here.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's probably getting 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, somewhere in there.
We'd probably get back at dark. I want to travel in the dark.
Most of the time you've spent has been waiting for this goddamn ferry.
We spent 3 hours waiting for the ferry. We got here at about midday.
Yeah, something around there. But you also spent some time with Alano in her house.
So
I'm stealing a French fry. Okay.
I would still think we'd end up traveling in the dark, just because when it would get dark without, external light sources, which is like. We'll end up staying here the night.
You could still make it back to town in time. You'll be fine. You won't be able to make it back in time. You will want to head out tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But you should be able to make it into town. I also can't find my goddamn calendar.
So is she saying we wouldn't be... Wait,
You can make it back to town before nightfall.
But you wouldn't be able to make it to town and then back here.
Yes, that is what
okay.
that is what she's saying.
Okay, well we can do that.
I had to look onto our YouTube to figure out what episode it was today. I could have just looked at the goddamn calendar.
God.
Yeah, that would have been a smart idea. Okay, so I guess turning into a direwolf and then getting Myth on my back again. Which isn't hard. Oh, and putting the mask back on, because the mask is cool.
Alright.
What? A giant direwolf wearing a mask? That looks like a...
I'm not complaining.
No, it's cool.
I'm just...
Okay, and then heading back.
Okay.
We can just buy honey.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a terrible idea. Honey from here would be Magebane honey.
Oh my god,
Next
just
to the
kill the fairy.
How do I kill a fairy? I pump it full of Magebane.
Magebane honey. That's oh my god. I kind of want to know what that does, but I also really don't.
It's a plan B, bring it.
Left.
It's a... Sorry.
Let's play a game with them. 2 of these cups have normal honey. 1 of them does not.
Just downs all 3 of them.
And then explodes.
Note to self: spray Aberline with water from Rivertan.
It's actually probably not a bad idea.
Wait, literally that'll work for any spellcaster?
Note to self: spray Aberline with Rivertan water.
Just what? Get him drunk, have him throw up an avalanche.
What happened to spray of
Just get him to lick Aberline.
That's a great question.
I hope they explode.
What?
He wants to know if the Fae have Magebane.
If you get like a squirt bottle and just...
Well, first off, you have to invent the spray bottle.
Something equivalent.
There's nothing equivalent.
Magic.
Make a decanter of... Oh, too bad it's magic. I was going to say make a specialized decanter of endless water filled with Rivertan water.
Decanter of endless Magebane!
And bees!
A decanter of endless...
Bees or endless Rivertan water?
Decanter of endless spiders.
Decanter of
I love that
endless
idea.
bees.
But we
And
already
you
did
guys
that
were
in the campaign.
protesting about
No,
meat
that was just a water skin.
So you can make them
Yeah,
talk.
because you're a weirdo. And you'll do weird things with those
And you-
spiders.
What, do I do?
Play
What,
them.
what weird things would I do with the spiders?
Antagonize all of the NPCs.
Oh my god.
Get us arrested.
Sorry.
You
Decanter of...
antagonize that one lady with the centipedals.
So decanter of endless
Antagonize her.
bees is actually a cursed item because it appears as a decanter of endless water.
There's
You
bees.
drop it in the middle of the desert.
I almost ate some more
A
gold.
decanter of endless locusts.
Yes.
It's just called the plague bottle.
I love that.
Oh, is that actually a thing? Let's make that a thing.
I don't know.
It's not a thing. It is a thing now, though.
Wow, just decanters of endless insects.
Basically.
Endless centipedes.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
And they're all talking and all color-coded.
These ones are oh, that's a good idea.
That's great.
Don't encourage him.
He found his
Ooh,
goal.
decanter of endless snakes.
A decanter of
I love
endless
that
seawater,
idea.
but it comes with the fish that are in the seawater.
Dinner.
It's like the salmon cannon.
Salmon.
Oh my god, a
Okay.
decanter of endless seawater that also has fish in it would be so much food all the time.
Wait,
So nice.
And
Hell yeah.
no drinkable water.
Right, but it would be food.
Do we have an alchemy jug?
Yes.
Who's got the alchemy jug? You.
Tell.
Oh.
I have everything.
Can you make honey in an alchemy jug?
I don't think so.
You can make mayo.
No.
Mayo.
For some reason, I just had the image of honey and a alchemy jar, and I wasn't sure if that was actually.
Oh,
thinking
okay.
I'll have to check that later.
Connor says, decanter of endless bees would be amazing for agriculture. Now a decanter of endless wasps. On the other hand.
That
Decanter-
would be terrorism.
Decanter of endless angry bees.
Oh,
Decanter of endless thrush
the
or
whistle.
moths.
Does that need to be blown in Elithrol or here before we go there?
I just finished Mass Effect last night.
You did say you were taking off.
I'm in love with Colorado.
You know what?
So that's a great fucking
I don't know what it
question.
is.
We'll find out.
I haven't played Mass Effect. I know the
You didn't
plot.
come over.
Okay,
and
You
I
just
have.
want an excuse to play Mass Effect again.
Yeah.
so D&D. Okay.
Different.
So back to the rest of the group. You guys are in the library. Okay, so Grim, you were just oogling cool things.
Yeah, I'm picking things up too.
Okay.
Loses his other. hand.
Rosaline's not paying attention to you at all.
That's okay.
So
Doesn't need a babysit him.
We're gonna look for any cool swords or shields.
there's definitely some cool swords. You haven't seen a cool shield yet.
You find a decanter that is oddly buzzing.
Angrily.
Don't open that.
It just fills the room with bees. Let's say that the sword that you... Okay, so the sword that you find, it's a long sword. And it has engravings of flames on the actual blade itself.
But it's not a wavy sword.
No. It looks like a standard longsword.
Well, fuck, I can't even know if it's magical because if I hit something covered in mage bane, it's useless. Rosaline!
Yes.
Is this magical?
Probably. It is my family's house.
You tell.
Hmm.
Tell me what kind of magic is in it.
I mean, I can try. Do I have... I have the time plan, though. I can detect well, we can try it too. I'll detect magic it, I guess. That'll show me what kind of magic it is, right?
It seems to glow with evocation magic.
Well, it's magic. Some kind of evocation.
So I should hit things with it.
Well, you can't right now.
You should
Remember
hit things
what
with it.
happens when you... I might need attunement.
Damn it, I go put it back.
I am fully attuned.
All right.
I'm all full up.
I'm looking on for anything regarding because
yes.
yeah, that
What good is it
ancient
to have a
weapon. She said
tiefling
it
who
could
can't even do
was
magic
a
stuff?
possibility of a
I can do
dagger.
lots of magic stuff.
Give me a second.
Isn't
Not
that
the
what
right
she
magic
said?
stuff.
It's just that I have...
And you're looking
I'm
for
full up on
stories
my
about them.
items
Stories.
that are
What's
able
the
to-
identity?
History
of the...
check.
I was even gonna let you swing it at me.
I'm not good at these at all.
It wouldn't affect you anyway.
I will give you advantage because
You're
you're
full of
actually
mage
using the library to help you.
Yeah, like reference, blah blah blah. We'll separate that. From
This is more of a check to see like how well you're able to actually
My nail was sharper than I thought.
find anything.
Yeah.
And this library has a lot. Oh, excuse me.
I know, but do I want to? Oh, you said advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not much better.
No.
You got your inspiration.
I know. I don't know if I want to use that. Fuck it. I'll use it. 15.
15.
Why you hate me?
You
We're friends.
you find a reference in a very old document. In fact, it actually doesn't appear to be a normal tome.
Mm-hmm.
This actually looks like a journal.
Mm-hmm.
And this journal actually belongs to a individual named Orvin Borsk. Or no, sorry, German Borsk.
German?
Yes, German.
I'm just gonna spell it like German. Whatever.
It has records of him accounting having met a individual who was using kind of like charm-like spells.
Mm-hmm.
And he was able to fend them off. And the item he had left behind, all he could establish from it, all of his research that he had looked into, he knew it as the Dagger of Mab.
That's exciting.
I'm going to, now that I have a name, I'm going to see if I can find cross-reference Dagger of Mad for something else in the library.
Yeah, part of your role kind of helps you with that.
Ah, shit.
This is the only mention of this that you've been able to find.
Shit. Okay.
Any mention
Can
of that
I
by itself?
tell him about it and have him look?
Well, Tell is in the middle of doing their own research.
Like, when he's done. Like, since I'm like, oh, hey, I found this name.
Yes.
I'm bad at reference things. I always have been. Can you look? Because I probably missed something, sort of thing. Okay.
If it's a weapon, why wouldn't you ask the fighter?
Because it's an ancient weapon that I found the name of in a book.
She's got a point.
And you've been talking about how you don't want to look at books.
How you don't.
Like, you just
Yeah, but
defeated
How
yourself.
you don't put a
Weapons.
You know what?
Weapons are my
Just for
entire
laughs,
thing.
I'm gonna go ask You know,
Not
to
right
make
now.
him feel better, I'll go ask Grim if he knows anything about the
Is it
dagger
something
of
I
Mab.
would have heard of elsewhere, like in taverns with other people that do fighting and things like that? No?
No. This sounds like a completely... It sounds cool. But...
Okay, so
Sounds like you want to
have-
stab something.
I wonder if it's here.
dagger,
See what it looks like?
Did it give a
There
description?
there was a sketch of it.
She'd bring the...
I'm gonna start looking through the family vault for this dagger.
Hey,
Right.
so Eamon grew up in the Winter Court. Do I recognize that name?
You probably would.
Dagger of Mab?
Mab? Hold on. Did you say Mab?
Yeah, this.
He's gonna take it.
So abandon all other, like,
Hold
thing that
on.
I just gave you.
Well, okay, so I don't know what the dagger is. I know who Mab is, and this is terrifying to me.
Okay, what is it? Or Mab?
You know because... I mean...
Because you're boning Eamon.
I'm not owning him!
Eamon would have mentioned who Mab was. And you probably would have done some other cursory research. Because once you have a name, then you have more to go off of.
Yep.
You know that Mab is Queen of the Winter Court.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Yes, she is literally not even just an archfey. She's like the archfey's archfey. She is the
Got
queen
it.
of the
She's
yeah.
the head bitch in charge.
She's the head bitch.
I'm
Head
still
bitch.
looking for the dagger in this place.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
I wrote down the shittiest description in my
How
notes
are
for
you going
this.
about looking for it?
He's holding up the picture and going like this.
Listen so good.
Yeah, I brought the book with me and I just like...
She
Perception check?
the queen of air and darkness.
Sarcastic.
Alright, before I roll this perception check, I need to check these dice real quick and see which one's gonna be okay with me right now.
If you need it.
Ooh.
Cause,
So you're doing a quality check before you actually roll dice.
yes!
They've been
Because
cooking
these
all day.
dice have been fucking me over tonight.
It's my fault.
Alright. God damn it, it's already one that's fucked me over. Alright.
It's just deceiving you.
Mm-hmm. Should roll an insight on that die.
The inspo.
Figured.
21. I rolled a 2 with mine.
Oh boy.
You're welcome.
The quality check was 19.
Oh wow.
What did that one roll?
I need a...
14.
All right.
I need to fix my dagger of Mab.
I will get to what you find in a minute.
When you find it.
But first, tell. So you were researching the
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus.
Oh, no. Hold on.
I know, I gotta fix my notes about the dagger of Mab because it was bad.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have another Dresden fan in chat. Or Jake.
I'm looking specifically
Put
for
the
like
lighter down.
weaknesses or how to fight it or extra information that might give us
Give me because at this point you know what it is.
yes. If it relies on sight, I get advantage anyway.
On site.
Yeah.
No, no. So this is more of a this is another intelligence check, but I'm trying to figure out which one it is.
Okay.
Let's go with this is Arcana. Arcana's going to be the best bet.
Here it is. I have too many sheets.
I'm actually pulling up the World Anvil page I have on this to make sure I've got everything.
20.
Whew, okay. So, looking into this a little bit more, you actually know that, hold on, let me double check this. So there is a part of this you discover.
Thank you for the raid, FBTW Gaming.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much. What were you on?
They are in the middle of doing research Riveting, I know.
Riveting.
Yes, he came with them.
I don't know. I think it's pretty fucking cool.
Riveting.
Connor's username is Rivet.
I was also thinking riveting. Riverting.
No one thinks you're funny.
Why did you insert an R?
Huh?
You said riveting. We said riveting.
Making fun of the way I speak.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Oakland.
So there is
You want to mock me while I'm holding a knife?
I got a knife too.
there is a demon lord named
That's not a knife.
named Olga.
This is a knife.
And part of
Is that $5
the sarcophagus
I know, right?
is that these were demons created by Olgog. They are
Bulldog?
Olgog. Olgog.
Okay.
That's how it's. Olgog isn't able to create these, or isn't able to control them, but they are pretty much like endlessly hungry.
Like all monsters are.
More or less, all he can do is he can push them in a direction and set them loose. The
They're
one,
like weird wendigos.
yeah, the one thing about them though is that they actually don't eat flesh. Actually, they eat souls.
Great.
I'm a walking target.
But they, if they have to, they'll eat the body with the soul.
Target for twins, maybe.
I have so many souls attached to me all the time. You can see them.
As for weaknesses,
Oh boy.
the one real weakness that they have is that they're weak to like holy radiant damage.
Good thing I have a
being-
couple radiant spells.
Being demons. Some other interesting things is that their blood is poisonous.
Good thing I'm a walking fuck you to demons.
Right, we both have some radiant spells. You're basically all radiant.
Yeah.
I
I don't know why he's trying to go after you.
It's like the weirdest target to choose.
I normally
There's-
am, but my sword's not working.
There's actually some
Imagine you add
instructions
someone like pressing it as you're
along
just going about.
with this page that kind of give like how to properly distill sarcophagus blood into useful poisons.
Can I write that down?
Yeah.
Okay. How to...
You have the book right there.
Yeah, I'm going to take those notes. Specifically
Yep.
the ones that help me. I can remember the rest of it, but the
The
how to do the poisons, I'm going to do a snapshot of that bad boy.
the actual image that is on this page for this beast is this they actually did a scale drawing. So they showed like
What size they
kind
are
of like
in comparison to...
an outline of a person,
Right.
and then the sarcophagus, and by itself it's blue skinned, and it just has this massive grin with sharp teeth.
This look about right, Nagani?
Yep.
All right.
It is incredibly muscular, and it stands about 12 feet tall.
Spook
Nope.
us. I love this thing. I want to kill it. I want to kill it and take its blood.
Kill with fire.
And its soul, probably.
Nah, I'm full up on souls right now unless we level up. I think I can get one more if we level up.
One thing it does say is they have exceptional night vision.
Exceptional night vision. Wait, night vision or dark vision?
Dark vision.
Okay. Because night vision would be even scarier.
It's sort of the same thing.
I was thinking like the drow heat vision, and I was like, I hope fucking not.
No, they don't have that.
Good thing I can see in all directions.
One more piece of information. It's kind of mixed in with the Olgog part, but they're from the Abyss.
I think I learned that before.
Abysmal.
Abyssal?
Abysmal.
That too.
Crikey.
Oh,
Stop this, man.
one more thing about their features.
Okay.
Their eyes on the drawing are just black circles.
Ooh, I love this.
Oh yeah, this is an absolutely horrifying image. It's a little bit unnerving.
I'm gonna make it a pet.
Should make it talk.
No. And no.
Okay, and now I can actually close World Anvil.
Can we ask a question that requires you to open World Anvil again?
Hopefully not.
Knowing us.
What do I find? What do you find? So you finally find a shield.
Does it have an eye on the
While
front
you're
of it?
looking for a dagger.
Hi, Khaleesi. Long time no see.
And an eye on the front of it?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
I know what you were going for.
But it,
Stop it.
so it has...
Cutting up pencils.
Seriously? You're cutting up the
My
Dixon
pencil.
Ticonderogas?
He's carving something into it. You won't let me
I
see.
brought like fucking 20 pencils here, remember? There's more pencils in there.
So did I.
I take it home with me every day. Shush.
Do you really?
Whatever.
Yes.
I wonder where you sent it.
Anyway. So, it has, so it's actually like on the wall and actually, it's mounted up and it's got two swords tucked behind it. One sword is a scimitar and the other one is kind of it's almost like a half long sword, but not a short sword. It's a weird length. It's a sword you really have.
Sword. It was a thing in 3.5. There were just regular swords.
No. It's not...
A falchion?
Sort of. It's about... Yeah, it's probably a falchion. The shield itself seems to have... it looks like it has like a crystalline structure engraved on it. But... Not really sure. It's painted a bit blue.
I need to name these spiders.
Wait, shit. Covered in mage brain. Tell!
What?
Hold this.
Okay.
Do you feel anything?
Oh, you want me to detect magic again?
No, I was just seeing if it did anything.
No.
Damn.
Unless I feel something weird.
You don't feel any
I
different.
thought you were looking for the dagger.
I found this while I was looking for the dagger.
Oh, for fuck's
Do you want me to see if it's magic?
I mean, if you don't mind.
I'll detect magic on it.
Okay. It shines with abjuration magic.
This one's weird.
Hey, Rosalind, can I borrow this?
What are you going to do with it?
Define borrow.
I'll bring it back eventually.
Are you sure?
That might not help you.
What is it? Do you know what this one is?
Yes. It's to protect you against ice. and
That would have
freezing.
been... All's Rosalie here's...
That might actually help.
Yeah, that would have been nice to have a few months ago. Or a few weeks
She
ago.
yells.
No, a few days ago. A few days ago.
No, about a week ago is
About a week
pretty
ago.
close.
Rosalie just hears somewhere throughout the library. Yeah, that would have been nice to have about a week ago. Motherfucking ice demons.
I only say it won't help you because it protects you against ice even while not using the shield itself. It affects your whole body,
Failed to see the downside.
which unfortunately you're kind of screwed there.
Yeah, do you know how long this is gonna last? Because I'm tired of... I click my sunblade.
That depends. Depends on when you stop consuming it and how much you've had.
Oh, fuck.
Because I know anatomy is not something that's regularly taught.
I mean, I've spilled quite a few. We're not gonna go there.
So, as it gets into your body, your blood, water gets into all parts of you. So essentially, the Mage Bane gets stuck there, and it has to be flushed out.
How do I flush it out?
Drinking lots of
Not Mage Bane water.
Yes, not Mage Bane water. It could take months to get it out.
Way to go.
Good thing we've got a decanter of endless water. You just hear that again from somewhere else in the library. Rosalie starts to get the feeling that Nakane is very lost.
I
and
wonder,
probably
I wonder if there's an herbal way to flush me out faster.
Well, you could always try bloodletting.
It's not herbal.
It might speed some things up, but it'll get it out of your blood.
Rosalie hears another, Nakane quip. I'm not stabbing you.
I can stab myself.
That's not bloodletting. That is incredibly unsafe.
That's letting blood out.
Very emo.
I truly recommend seeing a chirurgeon for that.
I can do it. I'm not here.
Oh, I
say
hate that. Oh, I hate that.
I doodled it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I hate it.
I doodled it.
Hate it.
I need it. I need that picture.
That's too many teeth.
I doodled it.
Oh, I
You should show that to the. You should show.
Okay, let me get it a little
I need
darker.
one more
You should
Fiber
post
bag.
it in the Tails Discord.
I'm gonna.
Under
Legs
nope.
here.
Nope.
Do you mind if I put that on the world anvil?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Oh, I
Let me finalize him a little.
Connor said it could be considered an arming sword.
Okay. It's not a long sword. It's not a short sword, and it's not a scimitar.
And arming
Yes.
sword's just between the two.
The swords weren't important.
Well, I guess I can't use this, but that one over there might have a use for it later.
Nope. That's a family relic.
I think Rosaline has a few more family relics than she can reasonably ever use.
You magically hear something behind you going, fuck, I think I went this way already.
Do you need help?
Nope, I got it.
Are you sure?
Please don't
Alright,
knock
well,
over.
I guess I'm just gonna go hang this back up. I'm gonna keep looking for this fucking dagger.
Makane just pops up beside Rosalie. Ah, here you are. And I'm always careful.
I was just saying,
Shut
don't knock over the bookshelves. It's happened.
Oh, yeah, no, I was being careful.
It makes such a mess.
Shut up. It was one time.
Rosaline kind of starts to look around. Do you have anything else to look into? Because we might.
Stop!
We might need to leave soon.
Oh my god, you give a hair.
I don't really. I'm just looking for this fucking dagger they said they need.
We found a journal from Wingerman Borsk. He told of an individual that was using charming magic. Long story short, found an ancient artifact called the Dagger of Mab. You mentioned that the artifact in the mayor's house was possibly a dagger. From what Tell says, Mab is another name for the Winter Court's queen.
Well, that kind of lines up.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
She's going to be fun.
I need 4 bottles.
And you said German?
Yeah, this journal here.
She holds it, looks at it. Whoa, I didn't know this book was still in this library. Do you know how old this is?
No. I just found it on the shelves.
German was one of my ancestors before the Conclave of Races was formed.
Is that before Rivertown was fucked?
Holy shit.
Over 6,000 years ago.
So if Aberline is...
If that is a big if this dagger actually is even still if the dagger mentioned here is even still within this town, the coincidence though is way too jarring.
If it's an ancient relic that the Fae are desperately trying to get their hands on, what better than something that
Then why was it until... never mind. That's never a good question to ask.
I have no
Why?
idea. I don't know a damn thing about the Fae. I'm a girl from the desert.
I was specifically going to ask why now of all times, but again...
Why not?
That is always a dumb question.
I don't know. There's a giant ice demon in my hometown. Let's go with that.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that happened.
How do you forget an ice demon?
Long story
You
short,
know-
another ancient relic was destroyed while we were in the jungle.
Serpent strip.
While we were in the serpent strip, I didn't think that sounded right. While we were in the serpent strip, releasing a terrible ice demon that came and attacked the southern spear, and now the entire southern spear is covered in ice.
You
And that's
sound
how we
like
were.
you've repeated this story one too many times.
It's the PTSD talking.
We had to run away very quickly.
It's been a long.
I was not part of those.
The whole southern sphere is covered in ice right now.
I now see why Grim mentioned the shield.
Yeah. I've got my own weapons. We'll figure it out. No need to uproot the family history.
Uproot my family history. Do
No.
you see the state of this home? This family is basically dead. I am the last.
If we need it, we'll keep you in mind. However, right now, we're nowhere near the southern sphere and nowhere near ice. Our biggest problem right now is this
She
damn
walks
dagger.
over the shield and picks it up. She hands it to you. You may not have it next time.
Ice shield, ice shield, ice shield, ice shield,
There.
ice
All right.
shield, ice shield.
I'll take the shield. And where's my damn character sheet?
I will give you an item card for that later.
Thank you! I appreciate this, Rosalie.
Item
You can eat
I'm
cards.
guessing this is magical.
Oh, I eat them all.
Tell, can you be a deer and put this away?
Wait,
Thank
what?
I told you about it!
Yeah, but it's a whole new thing seeing it.
No, fair
Yeah.
How does it work with the
Yeah,
shield?
that's-
Does it like wrap
Yeah, that's...
around it?
Oh, hold on.
Is it like a
What?
coin?
Yeah, no, it makes me sick too.
What do you think?
Actually-
Wow, please.
Want to see something more fun?
No, it was just sitting
I'm
chat.
gonna pull out Nikani's hammer. Aha!
The dance hammer away. I'm terrified of that getting
Oh,
dumped in River
oh my
Channel.
God.
Pull through it, pull it, I'll pull
Please
it
do
back.
not touch Maidbane. I am
No, I'm very afraid.
terrified of what would happen.
I
too.
wave my sword.
Get away from me!
The last thing.
I'll put it back.
How does you fit a shield in your throat pouch?
It's like a bag of holding.
Yeah,
but like,
So
how,
it just sort of like.
how does it look?
I imagine it looks kind of like an Event Horizon black hole. It like
Jade.
spaghettifies as it goes in. It like.
Is it skin around it though?
No,
Okay.
the shield itself is.
Oh,
just
like a throat mouth?
No.
Look at me, I'm Greed!
I can imagine. Please don't tell me it has teeth. Okay. She doesn't say no.
See, Tell doesn't actually have a mouth here. He actually, it starts here and his entire head hinges backwards.
That would be amazing.
No.
And she's just,
Amazing.
Hey, we need to make a D&D monster.
Yes.
and he's
yes.
just really good at ventriloquism or something. That'd be horrifying.
I can. So, Rosaline,
Yes.
you up for a glass of wine?
Yes, we need to leave this place anyway.
Oh, okay.
Please put my
It-
hand
it-
on
Damn
it.
it. I did.
It is starting to get dark.
Oh,
She actually goes over to the book, closes it up, and returns it to its spot.
What happens at night?
I'll explain when we
Nothing
get
good?
out. Just
Yep, sounds good.
let's leave.
Okay.
Grimaldus.
And she's gonna kind of direct you back out of the manor, back the way you guys came. Pulls the lever. All the light crystals kind of die down. The stone walkway opens back up. You guys are back outside. She kind of presses the stone one more time, and everything kind of just collapses back. Okay, well, let's get to the Nasty Steed, and I am more than up for a drink.
I've cleaned my horse often.
What's the name of the bar, you jackass?
I know, I'm being a smartass. wave my sword in your direction.
No, I wasn't going to hit you. I was just going to just aggressively pat you on the shoulder. Get away from me!
All right, so
Somebody needs to draw the grip just going.
Tell
He's not even like holding it like blade out. He's just like holding the hilt and
Tell just like
direction.
hissing like a cat with his tail doing the cat wiggle thing.
The guy is just like.
Also, someone needs to make the gif of
Ding! I already adopted him. Them.
I kind of imagine a gif of everything coming out of the throat of holding is similar to like the barfing just a rainbow continuously, only it's just items flying out.
I see. I like the idea they all come out simultaneously. Just
shotgun.
Oh shit! He'd so be dead.
That'd be heartburn for days.
Anyway,
death.
So you guys head back to the Nasty Steed, all right, you guys show back up there. Farron, you actually arrive in town just before they close the gates for nightfall.
As a giant wolf. Wearing a mask.
I'm pretty sure they saw you leave.
Yeah,
yeah, but and Myth is.
And I've got a person riding me, so yeah, just that.
And Myth is with you.
Yep.
Oops.
I made it worse.
Please, I want to see it.
That's good because if they question
Now
me,
I
I was
made
just
the
going to say the
eyes
big talk.
Yeah, that would have convinced him.
Oh, I hate it.
That is so great.
I
love it.
What?
I made it worse.
Oh, the
It's
frickin'
like
why?
its neck is a little bit thinner than I originally thought.
Yeah,
it was,
I'm
not
gonna make
very.
adjustments.
I need
But
a
I
good
love it.
spider name.
I don't want to be muscular and veiny though. It's-
Just
That's-
Dragon Ball Z style neck.
It is a
I'll do a
muscular
full.
beast.
I'll do
Oh,
a
is it
digital
really?
version of this
Oh, no.
tomorrow. I'll pull out my tablet and do a proper one
Oh my
Thanks a
god.
lot.
for you.
I'd love that so much.
It's a lot.
Realistically, all the creatures that I've created, I really want to get art done for each of them, but that's really expensive.
I bet there's an artist that I follow on Twitter that does found footage horror art.
Ooh, I think I've seen you blog
Yeah,
that.
Slimy Swamp Ghost or something. Like, I want to commission him to draw all sorts of weird, spooky shit.
I know. I actually wanted to when I had the funds again. I wanted to commission Scott to do the marionette spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
I want Scott to just do all the horrific, like, creature art for Nervopedia.
honestly, Scott's art style is perfect for all of my Shadow Veil creatures. Because
You hear that, Scott? 'Cause I know you're still watching, you spooky skeletal son of a bitch. Love you.
All right.
I said that to my friend Lizard, and Lizard was like, "My son. I already adopted him, them, her. You can't stop me. I've never loved anything more. I'm making this your contact image."
Okay, is it this?
That's my contact image now.
God, I love it so much.
Oh, I hate
That is the
it. I love
image.
it.
That
Scott,
is,
where are you?
that's the image now burned in my head of it.
Aw.
Anyway.
says Trevor, my friend.
Anyway,
Trevor is so good.
so you all are back at the Nasty Steed at this point.
I should probably turn back into an elf.
So, Grandpa, how was your day?
Flynn, you hear a bit more commotion downstairs. It actually kind of wakes you from your nap.
I should probably turn back into a human. Okay, I'm an elf again. I mean, assuming Myth gets off, then I turn into an elf again.
We do have that decanter
Yeah,
middle as
Myth
well.
will get off.
Great! I got a whistle.
Is there more flumps for chance?
There's no flumps.
No! Stop hurting the poor flumps!
Just offhand. I wander downstairs.
Okay.
We've got a guide.
A guide?
Yeah, but we also need to go to Elthera.
Why?
Because all the children are there.
Great! Let's just add this. So, guess what we found?
Oh, and Aberline definitely did take them.
Oh, great.
Who's Aberline again?
The Rainbow Dragonborn.
The Spring Night.
Oh,
Great.
that was a guy's name, Aberline.
So, we had an adventure in the Borsk family library.
What was the name?
Rosaline is with you, and she's grabbing a thing of ale.
Nakade's.
Did you get attacked by the giant golem asshole again?
Oh, I haven't
No,
met that one,
Rosalie.
actually.
Oh yeah, she lives there. We didn't have.
There's
yeah.
the back entrance. You don't want to go through the front. Even I don't go through the front.
Anyway,
Good to know. Good to know.
so we found out. So remember when they mentioned that there was an artifact that Aberline wanted?
Yes, and it was stolen, and I thought it was stolen by the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Shadowfell, Shadowfell.
It's called. It might have found a name for it. It's called the Dagger of Mab. According to Tell, Mab is another name for the Winter Queen.
Mm-hmm. The Queen of the Winter Court.
I'll fight her.
Well, I have a friend who knows her, sort of.
Yep. And this is
You don't
why
just
about
drop that. You don't just be like, yeah, I got
You know, that didn't take you
a
long.
friend who's friends with the Winter Queen. What's up?
He ruled.
You fathered my grandmother. Of course, you should know how us women in this family can drink.
You should know how I can
Oh,
drink.
that's so much worse.
Everything in this tavern, well, I mean, except for the
You
fact it's sold.
have
Did
wine.
you just give him muscly neck?
nice.
You can have wine. It's bottled.
Oh my god, actually, You know what's funny?
If I actually drank the stuff here, I'd get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could get drunk from everything except the wine.
Because Mage Bane, it would completely remove his druidic abilities to
Yeah.
not be poisoned.
That's a good point.
I don't recommend you do it at all.
No, I wasn't going to.
Wait, would that
Behind
remove
you.
a myth's ability to hide the fact that she's a Wanti?
It could.
Oh my god.
She could get drunk too.
I just figured out why the
Just in
Talmud...
Rivertan.
No, actually, that's hers is a racial trait.
Oh.
I just
Yeah.
figured out
His
why...
is because he's a druid.
Yeah, no. I just figured out why the Talmud family can drink a lot. Because Farron can drink, it probably would just drink for the sake of tasting it and drink a lot of it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the short amount of time we spent in my family's.
It's great.
I
Collection.
want to stay there all the time.
Did you
Those
guys
books
get
were
any
fascinating.
souvenirs?
I want you to stay there all the time too.
What?
You do not want to stay there.
So you
Well, I would like to be able to go back regularly during the day. What happens at night?
Yeah.
Is it haunted?
If you're okay with talking about it, I understand some things are not great.
So, you know how I mentioned that Jeremy was my ancestor from 6,000 years ago?
Yes.
Well, to put it lightly, most people would find it odd that after 6,000 years of a family surviving, now suddenly I'm the last one.
Me.
Well, let's just say my family was finally cursed.
Ah.
And our family home even more so. More or less, we are not allowed, when we die, we are not allowed to pass on.
Ugh.
I want to go there at night. You mean it's haunted? There are ghosts.
Yes,
Terrible idea.
by a massive line of monster hunters.
Would this sort of phenomenon strike any kind of chord with me on what the fuck could be going on?
I want to go there and talk to the ghosts.
Yes and no. It all depends. Because technically,
He would so go.
ghosts are a regular occurrence.
Yeah, ghosts are, but I meant of this sort of scale, an
I
entire.
mean, the entire family is a pretty fucking big deal.
Yeah, an entire family.
Well, they are also they were, from the sounds of it, they were also a very high profile family.
Exactly. So they would have the coin to cross over.
Absolutely. I don't know which
Yes.
one, but Eldwood
So
absolutely wanted
would
to
something
insult
like this
them all.
be
Shame.
like alarm bells? Hello?
Maybe, but
Tell us in a fridge.
there's nothing you can think of that would cause this. Not off the top of your head. You don't have the
Doesn't
knowledge
matter.
for this.
What's up,
Means I
demons?
gotta
It's
go.
me, your boy.
A boss lady. Possibly. So a curse caused this?
Yes. I'd rather not talk too much more about it.
That is understandable.
Oh.
But to clarify why the house is a very dangerous place, when my family isn't able to cross over, they return home.
Hey, it's a good thing that I have a ward.
You are also dealing with some of the probably the most dangerous ghosts you've ever met.
Fair enough. Let me see if my word actually.
We need to get the line. as
No
well.
spirits can enter.
Right, there you go.
Yeah,
More
also-
radius.
No, we,
My what?
we
Welcome
do
to
need to get into the
Riverton.
line. That's the thing.
I am so. Tell is like losing his shit right now over this ghost thing.
No.
I want to see them.
For once, I'm telling you no.
If she's family and she's afraid of it, it's a pretty good fucking reason to not go.
Literally my whole life, all of my magic comes from spirits.
Nekane grumbles through her teeth.
I don't want to fuck with this shit. I mean, you don't have to come with me. I'm not actually going to go. I want to go. I'm very interested.
That I should be preventing, but I don't know what the fuck is causing it.
Well, if you don't know what's causing it, then there's
We
nothing
can
you
find
can
out
do.
later.
How about we just go afterwards?
No.
What?
You do not fuck with things within the realm of the dead.
Yeah,
There are oftentimes
That's
grisly
literally, she
consequences.
just said that's literally where she gets her powers.
I've got a whistle that we can keep away from Flynn.
Yeah,
Not
whistle.
of such a grand a
Yes.
scale.
What's it do?
No, there is something else clearly going on here.
Exactly.
I'm interested to find out.
Same. However,
Because I can talk to them.
later.
I need to know what the whistle does so I know not to blow it. Just tell me what it does.
Brings our Fey guide.
Oh, cool.
'Cause
Oh,
we've
are
got
we
one of
going
the-
into the Feywild?
Great.
I said that
We sh-
earlier, but everyone kept on trying to say
How
other
about we do
bullshit.
that first, and then we'll do this later.
Oh, well, yes.
Okay.
'Cause that's where all the
I
children
wish
are.
Eamon was here. He would be able to
'Cause-
tell us
yeah.
more.
Yeah, we need to get into the mine, because that's the easiest place to go through, because that's where the line took the
Dear
children
Amen,
through.
yo bitch.
So are we going to enter the mine in the
Well-
Feywild?
Enter the mine in the Fey? No, we need to enter the mine to get to the
I don't know
Feywild.
what's going
Oh,
on.
okay.
I
I just
wanna know
didn't
so bad
understand
what's
the...
going
And then,
Towards
I mean, if we can't get through the mine, there's another place we can go to, but that's could be a
Could
long
be
way
millions
away.
of miles away.
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
we probably shouldn't do that. But we do have a guide, no matter what.
So,
I
And
just
we
don't
have
know
a
if we're
tour
supposed
guide
to blow the
tomorrow,
whistle
too.
before or after we get there.
well, we can try it when we get close to the mine.
No, before or after we get to the Feywild.
No, I know. If we get close to the mine, not in the Feywild, right? We blow it and nothing happens, then we know we have to go into the mine to get to the
I think
Feywild.
something will
Blow it.
happen either way. I just think the short guy will be pissed off.
Is
Ah.
he supposed to be, is this contact of yours supposed to be guiding us through the portal, to the portal?
I think it probably makes sense to. I don't know if it will cross planes. That's
Why
the only
don't
problem
You,
I've got.
you remember the words that Alanil said. To take them wherever they need to go.
So through the portal would work. Okay.
And she brought,
we need
or
more honey.
and you brought him to the material, right?
No. He was
You
here
went
already.
into the Feywild?
No, he was here already.
Oh, okay. Then we should
We
be
just
fine.
left a bowl of honey in the water.
We should be fine blowing it when we are just on the material outside the.
We need to get more honey though.
We
Okay.
also need to find
That'll
a
be
portal.
great.
Shouldn't we not get honey from here? We would have to go look for honey. Because honey from here would be full of mage bane. Because they would be from plants with mage bane.
Yeah, I think we should get both.
No, because that would kill a fairy.
Would it kill a fairy if they don't have magic?
Oh,
I mean,
think
can
they're
we
just-
not? Aren't they magic?
I hope they just poof into a ball of
You have. There is no knowledge you guys have.
He's gonna look at Rosalie and, are they magic?
What do you think
I don't
would
think the Fae's
happen?
ever eaten mage bane.
I've never tested that.
You want to find out?
We probably should not test it
You
if he is our
want to-
guide.
Oh, we weren't testing on him.
Not a
Oh.
guide.
Well, we probably don't want to piss the Fae off. They
Nekane,
hold grudges like nobody's business.
But if
Yeah,
it
that
kills
is a,
him, then
that is a very good point.
Nekane
But
looks-
all the other Fae will know.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I look at Julia.
Oh, what?
Cheers.
Oh, they all know.
How about we take it
That's
as
how
a
Fae
solid
are.
option B?
What? They all know what happened to everyone.
I mean, if you kill a Fae, right? There are already Fae just hanging out in the material plane. Who's to say that there are none that will see you because they are fucking everywhere?
I mean, it took us
And then
like
they go
2
back and they
episodes.
tell all their Fae friends that we are enemies of the Fae, and that would get us into a lot of awful shit.
And then we die.
And then we die.
And if you're trying to get,
Well, you guys die.
and if you're trying to get to Elithral,
Oh yeah, we'll wait for afterwards. Certainly.
I think we shouldn't kill Fae.
It might just help me in the long run. So
You never know
you know what I do.
when you need
We'll
poison.
do it when I'm very far away.
No.
Same.
Anyway, honey.
Okay, get us all killed, that's fine.
Did we not bring honey? Or did we? I don't know if any of our supplies
I
were
don't
honey.
think any of our supplies were.
Did we think about bringing honey?
I don't know if any of the supplies were honey. Elwin bought all the shit, and we stuffed it in a bag.
Which
doubt
is,
we
I
brought
think,
honey.
in Tell's Neck.
I think
No, it's not Tell's Neck. Myth has it.
honey might have been one of the things that he got because honey is something that lasts a long time, and he purposely bought supplies that were meant to last a while.
Okay.
That's true.
I'd say that it's likely that you have some honey. You probably don't have a ton of honey, but
Probably like
yeah,
a jug.
yeah.
I mean, that's a decent amount.
A jug's probably reasonable, especially in the Southern Spear where trade happens a bit more often, especially with farmers and stuff. So
well,
yeah,
it
that's-
did
that's what I was
happen a lot more
thinking.
often.
But, yes.
That, and it's probably a more common sweetener than sugar down there.
yeah.
Faster we go is probably the better.
Probably.
So tomorrow morning.
Oh, and I don't know what he was taking. I mean, the Fey one didn't know anything about what happens to the children. That's just what we said.
Oh, we were thinking, we came up with a slight concept, maybe a theory. A lot of Fae, or at least based on the story that a friend of mine who grew up in the Feywild, told me once. I know it sounds weird. You should meet him. He's crazier than both of you.
I'm not crazy.
Okay.
That is the first sign that you are crazy.
Yes, denial. Anyway, that there are lots of Fae that sneak into like homes and steal children and turn the children into some of their own to bolster their numbers during like times of agitation or like battles or wars. It could be a possibility that they decided to do that because of this tension between them and the Shadow Veil.
My intention is war.
I would assume so. I would assume some kind of
Is-
interplanar.
So they take the children and turn them into more fairies? Why?
Because it is...
for that, yeah, what you just mentioned.
Because
Yes.
turning them into
To bolster their
soldiers is
numbers.
good.
Right.
Well, no, because it's
Right.
hard to just make
I mean,
more
getting
Fae.
more soldiers is good anyway if you're
Right.
trying to win a war.
I
But you
suppose
can't,
so. Shrinking numbers.
like, birthing more Fae, it takes them thousands of years to grow up into the age that they need to be to fight in a war. So instead, they just take
So they
children.
Can't they just take grown adults? Wouldn't that be better?
No, they're less malleable.
If they took you, would you fight for them?
I wouldn't know what the
She's
fuck
a
is
bad
going on.
example.
Bad example.
Grim, if the Fae took you, would you fight for them?
Mm.
I don't think they'd want me.
They wouldn't be able to turn you into a Fae as easily. They can turn children like...
Oh, because children are innocent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You take. Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah.
That, and
That's really fucked up.
I mean, if you're looking to build, like, get people to build, like, an army for a war, you're going to look for, like, the cream of the crop, and I'm kind of...
Can you all
Not.
stop being bad examples here? Just saying, like, an old person.
Oh, shut up and talk to your caterpillars.
I'll have them whisper in your ear while you sleep.
Grandpa, we can get high later.
They aren't even caterpillars. They're centipedes.
They are centipedes. They take offense to people and
I
They're
know.
creepier than caterpillars. At least caterpillars turn into butterflies.
This is true.
Some cute
a
moths.
centipede can fight.
Except
A
that-
caterpillar can't.
You really
Yes.
moth? That
I-
surprises me.
I got one in my ear once,
Oh.
and it was there for months.
A
Oh,
caterpillar
never mind.
or a centipede?
A moth.
Oh god, that sounds horrible.
It was literally the worst night of my goddamn life.
Was it trying to go deeper into your...
And it was just beating its goddamn wings against my eardrum, and I was crying and trying to flush it out, and I thought that I got it out, but didn't see it come out, and then months later, I was like, man, my ear hurts, and I did this, and little moth pieces fell out into my hand.
Well, at least it died and it
Nightmare.
stopped digging.
Yeah.
I heard horror stories about a moth that just kept digging into a guy's head, rubbing
So,
his eardrum.
D&D.
Anyway,
Nightmare. I hate
horror
moths.
stories.
Well,
anyway.
Big
Either way,
stress.
I wish I could help you all get to the mine, but I am less help there.
yeah, magically sneaking in is probably gonna be a pain because
It's just covered in fucking mage bane.
So then
Not
again,
to
I don't
mention-
expect
Well-
it to be near the surface.
So, I would not expect too much Mage Bane to be...
Near the surface.
Yes. On the outside of the actual mine itself, yes, as they have to pull it up. But beyond that, once you actually get into the mine and into some of the side, as you get deeper into the mine, as long as you don't go too deep into the mine itself, you shouldn't encounter Mage Bane.
Hopefully our portal will not be too far in.
Yes. Mage Bane is, and if you're looking for a portal, you're likely not looking for the place where there's mage bang.
Right.
The main thing
Our
is
biggest problem isn't the mage mage.
it's
just-
the
It's the
Suno.
guards.
It's just getting past
It's
them initially.
Suno. Yeah.
Suno.
We just need to get past them once we're in the mine.
Christ, man.
I-
I have a batshit crazy idea.
No.
Okay.
You?
Yeah.
I'm going to listen. He seems calm. He hasn't interrupted us at all.
I know.
Go ahead.
I have my moments. I had a wonderful nap too.
Good.
Now you guys ask.
What's your idea?
So I do have a tour guide bringing me over to the mine shaft so I can write a book about. I forgot what the fuck I told him.
It was a bucket list, I think.
It was
A bucket list.
He's old, he can't remember.
He doesn't know.
I told. They believe I.
It was both of them. It was writing. He needed. It was to check it off his bucket list and to write a book, which was also on his bucket list.
Anyhow, they're probably bringing me in a wagon, and they told me I cannot enter the mine shaft for obvious reasons. Now that we know. Well, what if I just say "fuck you" and I just run in, and then all the guards chase me, and that way there's no guards.
Or at least many fewer.
A lot fewer guards, because I'm sure some of us. I look at pseudo armor, aren't the sneakiest type.
You're not wrong. I have my boots of elven kind, but that's
Well-
not going to hide me when my horns scrape against the top of the fucking mine.
And they
Doesn't Myth have a teleportation spell?
Huh?
Don't we have to see where we're going? At least
Not
to
with
a
a
point.
very, very specific teleportation spell.
Myth is gonna say, no, not with, and actually she kind of picks up her cloak.
I'm assuming that's Dimension Door.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
so Dimension Door can teleport up to 500 feet, and you can bring a single person with you.
A single person.
And I
A
have
single
a few.
medium creature. So what I'm thinking is if Myth and Dipshit go for a run, they can go one way, we can go the right way, and then teleport
okay.
over.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and then
It is a crazy
you
idea.
You cannot outrun Myth.
Yeah.
you could carry Myth.
Piggyback.
Or I turn invisible and he just does his own thing.
That too.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
But you just gotta remember not to outrun Myth.
Really still? But I'm gonna be
To a point. Outrun the guards, but allow Myth space to catch up.
If I'm invisible, then I can just stay there and maybe open a way for you guys to get in.
Yeah, no, she can just wait by the door. I mean, he can just fucking run down the mine shaft a kilometer for all I fucking care. Turn around, run along, back over them on the roof of
Oh,
this
true.
thing.
Oh,
True,
yeah, I
true,
didn't even
true.
think of
I
that.
forget that you can walk on fucking walls like a
I
crazy
can walk
person.
on anything, yeah.
Fucking
Can I walk
Spider-Man.
on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Really?
Fucking Spider-Man!
That's spider climb. You can just.
That's essentially what it is. What you're doing is you're using. Oh my god! I can't believe I'm going to say this. Did you ever watch Naruto?
Yes.
It's the fact that you use your ki to basically cling your feet to the surface of something.
right.
That's essentially what you're doing. And I hate that I had to use that reference.
It makes
I
sense,
got it,
though.
I got it. I thought I was using no, that wasn't even.
Oh, I could freedom of movement
Okay,
as well.
it clicked. Got it.
We've got plenty of ways to get in.
No!
I did it.
Oh, I can't. Never mind.
What?
Is that a
I
little
was
better?
like, I can freedom of movement him. If he gets grabbed by the guards, he can just slip out. But I'm like, wait, never mind.
Oh,
HP
don't
armor.
worry.
If they grab him, he's
the full
fucked.
digital version.
I.
The real version.
Oh, yeah, don't get touched.
Why? Because they have mage band.
Because they have made band armor.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that's a good point. I came up.
Yes.
Can I? No, I can punch him in the face. The face is the mage thing.
Technically, his martial arts is not magic.
Yes.
Punch him in the face.
Martial arts will actually work.
The flurry of blows won't, though.
No, it won't.
Yeah, you can't use your key.
I can,
Points.
and I.
Oh, well, he could. He just couldn't be touching them while he did it.
Right.
I could activate my boots.
It's gonna be a whole thing. But it's... So far, it is the only plan we have that seems like it might really work out for us.
I mean, if he's going on the guided tour, can't he just like sneak away, set a fire or something? People run into the mine and we sneak in afterwards.
What would I set on fire? It's a mine.
So,
I set
support
on
beams,
fire.
something. I don't know.
Around the outside of the mine is actually a small encampment. They even have a small tavern there. It's to keep miners by there without having to travel between the mine and the city.
Alcohol farm.
So while it's not a city in itself, it has some buildings there.
If I were to
So-
light that on fire, what would they do? I mean,
Put it out?
Yes,
that again,
that's pretty much what they would do.
So, this is a good plan. I like it. But I have maybe a thing we could try first. When I was working with the Church of Suno to get this, and I wave it at Tell.
Stop!
I became fairly
terrible.
good friends with one of the leaders there, and I could possibly I think we bonded pretty well, but we could possibly just talk him into letting us go in. And
Are you talking about Haldredin Stormtongue?
yes, as long as we tell him that the portal is there, that way he at least has a chance to guard this end of it.
Why would he trust us?
See,
He saw my discharge documents. He knows I fought the orcs.
Here's the other problem. I know him too. This is not a matter that he can handle, unless you're willing to wade through mountains of paperwork to do
And
so.
wouldn't we be going, doing magic-y stuff? I'm sure we're going to be breaking the law by just going to another plane.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know their
But
laws. They're
still.
stupid.
Breaking into the mine.
That part is kind of the
That's-
illegal part.
Yes.
And the only way you can avoid that is by going through their official channels, which
Is going to take us fucking forever.
It
Yeah.
will take us forever.
I don't know if
But
I
it
have
could be
the
worth
years left to
asking
wait
him
for
to.
that.
I will let you know now. He's not going to be able to help you. That's above what he's able to do.
Yeah.
This is outside any realm of knowledge
I've known Haldren for a very long time.
Jay says,
How,
paperwork hype.
What's a good way to put this? How devoted is he?
No.
Now,
sounds bad.
let me finish this.
That sounds
If
terrible.
there is a risk of danger, he may be willing to overlook something to get rid of the danger.
That does not sound very serious.
I've brought up the same concern to him. And that, unfortunately for him, it doesn't change the fact. He's able to look past a few of the good deeds I've done within the city because it is things that they were trying to accomplish to begin with. But when it comes to the mine, that is a very dangerous...
That is a source of all of their power. There's no way that they would not have a life-threatening legal chokehold over it.
I am really sorry to try to destroy that avenue of your thought, but...
Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to request that someone attempt to disguise me. I'm gonna attempt to keep my reputation intact here.
Oh. Hey.
Oh,
I might be able to do
there's
that.
another problem you guys are
Non-magically.
I might be able to do that.
Okay.
There's another problem, is that if you plan to use any sort of magic to get in, you are going to have a problem.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying non-magically disguise me.
What do you
Look at my face! I have face paint all over me, all the time.
Finger
That
painted?
fuck with a planar gate?
I wipe my finger across your face.
I mean, he has the black.
Oh, okay.
The black stuff. He puts that's paint.
I
He
thought that
puts
was
on.
tattooed.
No.
I thought he had face tattoos.
No.
Would
He does not have face tattoos.
Would Magebane fuck with
So
interplanar
offended.
travel?
No, by no means. He's
Not
not Mike
yet.
Tyson.
That's a good question.
You son of a bitch.
What?
You might
It
not even be
depends.
able to go along
Because it
anyway.
might be more of a
No,
force of nature thing.
that should be... Yes, that's... Okay, so... This
If it's
is...
nature magic, mine still gets fucked.
No, this is the issue.
Nature magic and force of nature are two drastically different
Right.
concepts.
It is the same reason why dragons do not get affected by Magebane.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is because that is an innate natural ability of theirs. The portals to the different planes. I only know this because of a book my family had on it. The portals to the planes is not so much like a magical portal that you open. That is something that you basically tear apart the barrier between one plane and another.
These portals are like cracks in them.
Yes. These
Naturally forming.
Naturally forming
just,
cracks.
So we should be able to
and
fit him through.
they are dangerous in themselves just because they can get wider. So you should not have a problem actually getting to Elithral.
Especially with how many people.
You will actually have an advantage in Elithral, though.
Oh?
Nothing magic will touch you.
You're
You're a walking piece of Magebane.
essentially...
Many of the things in Elithral will be magic.
Julia! I need
More
a
beer!
I need a cask of ale.
Back to drinking.
We were just talking about getting rid of it.
Yes. Julia's like, really? A whole cask?
Set it down.
We should.
Oh shit. Okay. She kind of walks in the back.
Can you drink potions? Will potions work on him?
No.
It's magic. Well, it depends. Some potions are alchemical and not
Yes,
magical.
unfortunately, most of the ones produced these days are all magical.
Oh fuck.
But what about the ones here? Would they be alchemic? Because magic doesn't work?
If they have any here.
Here? The only ones produced here are by me and Gimnum. And I have not... Most of the ones
Are
I
they
made...
magic?
Gimnum's are magical. But
What
that's
about-
because he's drunk all the time.
What about your friend?
My friend.
Yes, the druid.
Oh, Alano.
Would she maybe be able to have like herb-based potions that aren't full magic?
I could just use mine.
Well, healing will not work on him.
I have bandages and tonics and stuff like that.
Make it.
Okay. We won't be able to heal him in Elethral.
Like, let me just pull out one of my 9 healers kits.
Okay. I want to make sure that we have a backup plan for him because we won't be able to heal you.
I am quite sturdy.
I know. I'm just nervous. I don't want you to die and leave your 14 children and your wife behind.
13.
13, whatever. They're only 14
One of them
eventually.
is not technically mine.
I mean, she could come back. You
Only
can come
one.
back and you'll have 14.
Exactly.
She smuggles them in when he's not looking.
I've only had one. I know where it is. Uh-oh. That sounds really bad when I say it like that.
You know, I'd hope we knew where grandmother was.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just need to be disguised so I don't
I can
draw
draw
attention. Maybe I can take my armor off and put it in your
Help.
throat.
So Julia walked in the back.
So weird. This
But you see her come out and she's got a keg over her shoulder.
Nice.
Just comes over, looks at the table.
You can just set it down here next to me.
All right, because did not want to. Sets a wooden mug next to it.
I take the hilt of the sword and I just
So just
pop the top.
Just so you remember, I can't do the no more hangover thing.
It's gonna be a hell of a day tomorrow.
Okay.
I am gonna be that asshole. I dip the mug in.
I think that's a tomorrow.
Oh, the guide's called Leaf Leg. I mean, that's probably not as. That's definitely. Oh, yeah.
Leaf Lake.
That's not
Like
Leaf Lake.
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 Oh, I thought it was Leaf Leg.
Leave
And then
I
I just
did
imagined,
too.
No
I just
wonder I
imagined
said
like
that.
leaves for legs and just kind of like really, really being shaky legs. Like.
Oh, that's very cute.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Okay, so Leaf Leg, fine. Come
What
up with a
happened?
fake name now.
Huh?
Come up with a fake name now. Don't tell them your name.
Oh, yes,
No matter
we
what.
should not tell the Fae our names. Absolutely not.
Or anyone you know's name. Don't even like pretend to be someone you know, because then you're just gonna fuck them later, possibly, maybe.
So you're telling me I can't be fair and Lanter?
No, please do not do that. If you do that, I will personally kill you.
I was already practicing your voice. I'm only fucking with you. Please don't stab me in real life or out of.
I'll be Tell.
Please don't. I
Telling
don't
you
want
that's
the
a
Fae
bad
to know
idea.
my name.
Wait, sword at you.
Stop, please. I don't want to be
Well,
killed by the Fae.
it seems like all of you will have time to think about a false name.
No.
I'm still enjoying Flynn.
I mean, enjoying Flynn.
Is Flynn even your real name?
Yeah.
That's roll insight now.
Yeah, no, he doesn't even keep track of his own age.
He's an age.
Now he he's sure as shit doesn't know now, but he doesn't really know much about himself.
Julia will come up and she puts a bottle of wine on the table for Nakane.
The guy just.
All right. So is there anything else that you guys have as a group to discuss? I'm not going to have the conversation completely end here. Mostly so next time, hopefully we will actually have Bailey with us, so there may be more conversation to have. And I didn't want to leave Bailey completely out of this.
I think she's going to get a hold of you later with any questions that Myth may have had for the Pixie. Because that's only fair.
Yeah, for Leaf Lake.
Yeah, that's only fair.
So, well, yeah, she wasn't there for it, but that's
She could have relayed questions to Farron.
All right, but I think that's where we're gonna call it for tonight.
I do one thing.
No.
Depends on what that is.
I want to slap Grim.
You wanna
Okay.
slap him?
Yeah, slap. I roll to slap him.
Sure.
Oh, is this a bar fight that's about to happen?
I just want to use my inspo. I haven't. Oh, gotta find. My first roll is 18 plus.
You want
what
to
did I
use
get?
your inspo to get higher than an 18.
You never know.
Yeah.
It could have
27.
been a nat 20.
Yeah. 27.
Oh wow, that actually hits Grim.
So are you?
Slapping him across the face.
My AC is currently 27.
Oh, what did you? What?
I used my ability that allows me to add my reaction as a D8 to my armor class.
Did you roll a D8?
I did roll a D8 and look what it was.
Fucking A.
All right.
Isn't it meter beat?
Yeah, he still beat it. It's 27.
Okay. So, are you trying to like do any damage to him?
No, I'm
or-
just smacking him across the face.
Okay, so it's just you see, yep. Everyone is just kind of sitting there. You guys are talking, and then Flynn, even though he looks old as shit, his hand just flies incredibly fast.
And just.
You all see Grim almost equally as fast try to block, but just misses as.
It doesn't even like that. And I'm
just
like,
a plop.
and then I do. Don't leave your friends. And fade to black.
God damn, that would have been amazing if I had blocked that.
What are you doing?
Like, nobody who was, like, even looking in the general vicinity would have even caught what was happening until just seeing...
Just a little whoop.
Yeah. Okay, so, I'm going to leave it open to questions from chat. Vox, I know you have to take off because you are... You're tired.
I know, it's so
I'm
sad.
imagining
I
that all
just
the Farron
now
is
realized
healing
I could've
hits
been
are
doing
just
robots
bottles of
all
fucking
session.
herbs.
Tired
And
of
none of us are
comfy.
mage bane, so it's good.
I think one of them was
Box.
actually I scavenged for anyway, so that makes a lot of
So-
sense.
But yes.
'Cause I was
So
bored.
please, any questions from chat? I'm actually going to open Twitch.
I am not aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be
Aggressive.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Oh my god, no! Alright. Question 1. Does that mean you can enchant Mage Bane if Mage Bane golems are a thing? Yes. But it takes incredibly powerful magic to do so. In fact, for the style of golem that was shown in Into the Serpent Strip, I'm going to mention this just because I doubt any of you are even going to try to dabble into this. It takes above 9th level magic to do so.
Above
What?
9th level.
What?
To make a Mage Bane golem.
Oh shit.
Hi,
Okay.
time to become a deity.
Flynn's Madness, was that resolved? Yes. Don't worry about it.
Like. Yeah, it was. Interesting. Fucking interesting.
Madness
Any other
takes many
questions?
forms.
Any other questions? Yeah, not all madness causes.
Immediate noticeable
In
effects.
terms of. Not really.
First off,
Nor does it-
Vox, thank you for that image because I love it.
I hate it. Like, I love it. Don't get me wrong, it's a really cool drawing. I hate it.
That's the point.
Welcome.
Do you guys have any questions?
Why? Just why?
Because I am this way.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Because I am. He'll definitely see it later. Oh.
Bye, Max. Have fun. Don't die. Be safe.
I
Yes.
won't leave.
Be safe.
I'm sorry.
You have like 12 hours of work tomorrow?
Not tomorrow. Today. Today was my 12-hour day.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Go home and get some
you know what
sleep.
that sounds like?
When does
A lot
that
of fun.
start?
Don't forget to message us.
When does that? What's your shift start?
They're going to forget.
No, I Friday was my. I had a very. I had a 12-hour day today and
Go to
yesterday
bed.
Yeah, go get sleep.
with no lunch.
I hope you guys at least enjoyed tonight.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I know it was
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of research and talking and
Don't
What did I
care.
do?
That's my
And
favorite part.
Makai
Yeah, I don't
apparently
mind.
I have
getting
a lot of
lost in
stuff
the
to write
library. That was so fun to play just somewhere in the library. Okay.
Yeah, no.
you'll
I
learn a way to trap sprites.
I knew I was getting hot, twisted answers, but I also was expecting that, so I was kind of being like,
Bye, everybody.
so he
Bye.
just told me this.
Drive safe. Don't fall asleep.
Is what I was writing down. So it's like, I can't tell you anything about that. Yes, I wrote this bit down.
I have to tell you, this is probably the most... This is the most stressed I have been voicing NPCs.
Ow!
Because I have to play something that is incredibly precise with their words.
And you're not.
And you can't.
Is that so?
Jake.
Just because I mispronounce things does not mean I do not have fairly good word choice.
You've got fairly good word choices when you choose to use it.
Yeah, like when I'm playing fairies.
Most of the time you choose to use it.
Yeah, because I'm talking to all you fucks.
I like Leaf Lake being like, do you have any more questions for me?
Yeah, let me think. Yeah, that was deliberately antagonizing. I'm sitting there going, I don't normally deliberately antagonize people. What's folks talking about?
And you're
Bullshit.
Who do I normally deliberately antagonize?
Everyone in the goddamn party.
He doesn't antagonize me.
Yeah, no, I don't antagonize her. Or Myth.
Fed you the double dose of weed
That's
when
not
you were
antagonizing.
Yes, it is.
That's very antagonizing.
That is drugging. There is a
Yeah,
difference.
what a great grandfather. Just drug his granddaughter.
Yes, are there any other questions?
I'm just glad that I feel like I'm finally like I got all these notes down. I'm like,
Yeah, now we kill
I'm
Flynn.
in the plot. Yeah, and then my guy just dies.
Yeah, so
I'm expecting Flynn to die now.
so what are you guys thinking of where this whole story's leading?
I'm not happy.
I'm really glad I'm not Eldwin.
Oh fuck yeah!
I'm.
Because Eldwin in the Feywilds?
I'm pretty sure Flynn's gonna die. Just because Flynn's gonna see some flumps off in the fucking distance and sprint after them.
And they're actually gonna be aggressive.
They're not gonna be aggressive flumps, but we're just never gonna see you
But the
again
Fae
because
are
you
gonna
left the trail in the
He's gonna
Feywilds.
fucking mock fuck the flumps.
Or I'm gonna feed some
'Cause, like-
some Fae some Magebane honey.
You get distracted in the Feywild and you die.
I do want to see what happens if they eat some Magebane honey. For science, I know y'all are curious. I know you want to describe what happens to her.
And just turn blue and explode.
I am not. Like, I'm loving this. As a player, I'm loving this. This is great. Getting some awesome roleplay done. I'm not. I've literally been sitting here racking my brains as all of these guys were like, okay, well, what if we did this? What if we did this? I'm like, okay, but Suno's an asshole.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, you guys have to get past some of the... Oh.
Yeah, no, people are like, maybe we can be reasonable with the assholes. Hello, look how far this stick is up. I can push it further. It's a challenge in our order. How far can we get it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, are they Carrions? Or are they Turians?
I was considering if either doing his idea or galloping through on the horse.
You have a horse?
I have a horse.
You got a horse?
I'm a cavalier.
Are you bringing the horse to the Feywild?
No.
Do it.
But I could have.
You could.
Just find a big flump.
How do you know a paladin of Suno came unprepared to a fight? When they pulled the stick out of their ass to fight?
Yeah. And for some reason, it's 12 feet long.
Quarterstaff.
Basically. Then you're just gonna leave
That's how Knights of Suno go on watch. They balance themselves on the stick in their ass.
Yeah. Stay
Like,
wide
there's.
awake.
I literally am way outside that element here with the Church of Suno. I'm like, I don't. I'm with this church. Cool. Churches have conflicts all the time. Okay, Fae are not within my realm of death. This is all you people.
Was it that the Church of Suno is different where Farron's from as well? They're less stickly.
Yeah, because you're technically from another country.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so isn't like the Church of Suno still exists where he's from, but by a different name, right?
Yeah.
And they act differently.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's just like here.
Yay!
So I'm literally like, this is all on you guys. I swear to God, if you get me fucking arrested.
I actually should probably have more information on how the churches work where he's from.
Oh my god. This is another heist moment.
Something to work on, Jake. Yet another thing.
What are you doing?
Looking what you're eating.
There's skills.
No, there's no such thing as skills.
So, what I'm
skills
worried
are a
about,
figment
what's your
of your
horse's name?
imagination.
What's your horse's name? I think we talked about this with Bailey.
I haven't named my horse.
Jeff.
What type of horse is it?
A horse.
You're gonna
Oh.
leave it in the mine shaft where we're all gonna
Is it
leave
no horse?
I mean, I've got a centipede called
I've
So
named-
Legs a lot.
my horse's name is Abraham.
All right.
Okay.
So I think at this point
Sounds
we
very
are.
regal.
Done.
He is
yeah,
very regal.
Yeah, we're at this point
Why are you gonna leave
we're
him in the mine shaft then?
I was gonna bring him with me.
okay. So at this point, bring horse into the mine.
Yes.
You're gonna bring a horse into Elithral.
Yeah.
I want you to repeat that statement.
Oh, get one of the giant dogs and ride them. Replace the horse.
I need a warg. Wait, can you turn into a warg?
I don't know if can I? No, they don't count as beasts.
They're
do they?
monstrosities. I think.
God damn it!
It's a problem with
Anyway,
any cool
so
animal,
okay,
it's a
so
monstrosity.
let's raid because it's that time. Thank you all for joining us.
exhausted.
We actually won't be playing this game next week, unfortunately, because next week I'm taking off for an Easter thing for the weekend. So
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably nothing, but it might be something.
so yeah.
Same.
So we won't be back next week, but we'll be back the week following because then I don't have.
Holy
things.
shit, Connor's
So-
still here?
Holidays.
But yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope everyone enjoyed tonight because, holy crap! Let me tell you, I was pulling as much as I could out of my brain.
A lot.
I thought
It's
you were
always
gonna say
one of
ass, but you know.
They're both, you know.
Yes.
You know, should we change
Gathering
Flynn's,
Raiders.
like portrait on?
Raid. Okay. See y'all later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so should